here we go. Here are the top 8 standings. We're still waiting for the loser side here of round 1 to come out. But
Hey,
Faker and Acumajor.
Wait, hold on. So this guy Faker, right? He's gonna have to sign up for this next tournament next week as Faker if he wants to like qualify for this tournament.
I bet you this person's not coming back next week.
Right? So this is the one-time deals.
This is the Joker card in a deck. Like literally passing out the card. The one card like someone else comes in and kind of shuffles it up a little bit, right?
He's the 53rd card.
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the 53rd card's gonna have to go up against Acumajor, Korean on Korean crime, except I think one of them's fighting not Korean. Maybe, I don't know actually. This Faker imposter might actually be Korean. There's no. But then we also have Conflict and Cuddlecore, and these two have had some pretty nice sets in ICFC. I don't know who has the lead, honestly. That's how close it is, because when you talk about Cuddlecore's success in ICFC, she has a winning record against pretty much every single person. Maybe not Joey, because Joey's won a lot too. And the one person that we've always felt like has a decent matchup with her is Conflict.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna see that matchup as well. But which matchup are we gonna get first? Oh yes, it's the Conflict Cuddlecore match.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen Conflict put Cuddlecore in losers before, but Cuddlecore, you know, I think she has a little edge on it right now. But
I think so too. I think the last time they played, Cuddle definitely got the upper hand. But you know, this is one of those things where we've seen Conflict play so many times in ICFC that when he's on a good run, he definitely can take that momentum far. So we'll see if he's right now if that momentum is good enough to beat Cuddlecore, because she is definitely doing work. Obviously, she's in that Red Bull Kumite as well, so she's gonna need this practice.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of good players out there, so it's gonna be fun to watch.
Are y'all going to that?
I will be staying at home and watching.
Days of our lives or what?
Cheering for my boys in the LCQ.
Yeah, I think me and MYK are going to. Yeah, we're going to be going. I think Rip is going too, so we'll probably be there. I'm going to be IRL streaming.
Where the hell are you going, Conflict?
Oh my god.
Nice one.
Damn.
Okay. Let me know what you guys are doing.
Are you going to be there?
I mean, if y'all are there, I'll show up. I'll show up to see
you're
you guys.
local, right?
Yeah, I'm local.
Oh, okay. I'll hit you up.
But yeah, Rip was like, we should do karaoke. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
No! I'll go with you, Rip. You probably can't hear me, but I'll go with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he hears you. You put a smile on his face.
Oh. Wow, another one for Cuddle.
Conflict gonna need to get this started here.
IRL stream.
What's your go-to karaoke song then?
I'm Filipino, so.
Journey.
Journey. Yes, I like that.
Michael Jackson.
Ooh, I love the Michael Jacksons. I love R&B.
Yeah.
I love the ballads.
Boyz II Men.
Ooh, yes, you know. Give me that. I can't do the ad-lib parts because my voice ain't that low, but I'll sing it.
That's been my dream job my entire life. I don't have the looks for it, but all I want to do is just be able to talk on an R&B track and just complain.
Yeah. Complain.
Baby, you left the toilet seat down.
What?
Just complain. Just spend the entire time complaining about. I want you back though. Don't leave me.
You're doing so good.
I know.
That's actually amazing.
That's all I wanted in life.
Somebody clip that and put that in a song.
Dang.
You left the toilet seat down? Yeah, that's what I want in my song. Damn. Right there.
Yeah, that's some real stuff, you know? People can, like, resonate.
Yeah, not with the deep voice, but with the complaints, they definitely can.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna predict some stuff and get some boom bucks.
Oh, man, that prediction's a little late, though, because right now Cuddlecore is up 1-0, so...
Yeah. Right. Where are we having his prediction at this rate?
Dang it.
It's fine.
Okay, next one. Oops.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, there's a thing. Conflict can make this comeback, but that first game was a beatdown. It was rough, not close. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Cuddle definitely checked him at all his transitions, his silent entries, and all that good stuff. So We'll see if Conflict's able to snap out of it. And
Yeah, Conflict just was
autopilot.
never able to get anything started. Every time it felt like he had some sort of offense going, Cuddle just countered back. And they both
Yeah.
they both like this stage too, Twilight
Mhm.
Conflict. Except Conflict likes 2 and Cuddle likes 1.
Wow.
The only karaoke song I do is the Black Eyed Peas. You know.
What is it?
Where is the love? The word- the
no,
worst
not
version?
that one.
When
Can
the
you
Black Eyed Peas
actually-
get whacked.
Filipino, you know, all that.
Filipino.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's
You
all.
know
I
what
got.
Bebot means?
That's all I got. Yeah. I have an idea.
Oh, really? What is it?
Hey, I look.
You don't know that.
I do. Look, I promise people
Look, listen,
I'd
I
be good.
know, but I
I'd
need
be
a
good. I'm trying to be
refresher.
good.
What? It's good.
I know it's good.
Oh,
I know it's good.
okay.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's like babe.
Yeah, bebo, bebe, you know, yeah. Anyways,
What?
Oh.
you know.
Yeah, you
Let's
you
go,
got it.
Conflict.
Yeah.
I'll see you at Acumajor.
Oof.
Spicy first round conflict.
All right.
Ouch. Go with this big ass counter, big ass combo. Ooh, I like that actually. She stopped the combo, got the re-wall splat.
Ooh.
Conflict gonna have to make this comeback here. It's gonna be rough.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow, he went for it.
Nice 1-1-1.
Nice, nice.
Oh.
Wow. 2 rounds.
God, this song sucks.
It's now Leroy's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Larson.
Whenever I see these two play, like Elisa and Lars, I think of that Tekken Tag 2 cosplay live action. Do you remember
Which
that one?
Live action cosplay?
Yeah, you never seen that? They do the Tekken Tag 2 was sponsored
I've
by
seen
Namco.
the movie, the live action movie with Christy.
No. It's a Tekken Tag 2. Wow, 3 quick rounds. Return the sender, all tied up. Hey, it's a really good one. You guys have to watch it. It's really funny. There's Lars. Lars
Is it like one of those like bootleg like YouTube like parodies and stuff?
Kind of, but it was sponsored, I think, by Bandai Namco, and the outfits look good. Like Lee's in it, Lars, Law.
Anytime I see a live action video game, anything, it's like you have to go into it. I think with with the exception that it's not gonna look anything like what you remember.
Yeah.
I think it was better than the movie. You gotta watch it. It's pretty
It's
good.
better than the movie?
That's not
it's
saying
good.
much.
Yes,
Do you
it is.
even remember what Kazuya looked like in the movie?
This Kazuya, you'll see Kazuya's in this one too. It's pretty funny.
Wait, I'm gonna search it.
Now I kind of want to see what this Kazuya
It's
looks
a bunch
like.
of cosplayers who did it.
Yeah, they're like martial artists for sure because they do their own stunts and all that stuff. So
See, that's good.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's.
But
I
Lars,
like those
dude.
dudes. I like those dudes that are like all Horong's move list, and then they start doing it actually in real life.
Dude,
I'm
Lee's
always-
in it.
I'm
and
always
he's-
looking at those moves, and I'm like, man, that's so impractical.
Dude, he's wearing like a tuxedo that like he got out of his uncle's funeral or something. Like it's all baggy on him, and he's all saying like "come on" and all that stuff. It's
Come
really
on.
funny.
Oh, you're like that guy that really likes watching these things, these embarrassing things.
Yeah, it's embarrassing,
Oh,
but I
that's
think it's pretty
you.
well done.
Oh, okay, I got
Yeah.
you.
I'll show you later.
Not a, I can't handle those things. Ooh, Infinite Azure actually.
And the law player, kind of looks like Rip. Just saying.
Or is he in the jumpsuit? Is that the reason
He's
why
in,
he looks
he's
like
in a
Rip?
suit. Yeah, he's in one of the suits. Yes.
I don't think I've seen this movie.
You
And now I'm
haven't
looking
seen
at
it?
I'm looking at the actual Tekken movie. I haven't seen it. I've seen
Okay.
the CGI movie.
You guys are
Not the
missing
live
out.
action.
Ooh, good block and punish there. Conflict. Remember, winner of this gets top
Wow.
4 or top 3, so they're gonna get a little bit of match arena money too, as well as a guaranteed payout. So,
Did it?
breaking news:
That
how's
really-
Rip's fate? Oh, that's not Rip. That's Joey
Wow.
Fury sending Yoj home 2-0. So Joey Fury getting the run back against Yoj. That means Joey's in the top 8 there on the loser side. All right, here we have Conflict Cuddlecore in the winner's top 8. Winner of this will play the winner between Acumajor and T1's Faker, the famous mid laner. You guys should all tweet at Faker and tell him how good he is at Tekken. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Someone is gonna get hella sued. Someone's gonna get hella sued.
Faker's probably suing. He's like, I'm not that bad at Tekken. Come on, man.
He's
oh
like,
my god, what if he
talking
just
about? I was
responds? Yeah. He'll
Hey,
just goes with it.
Cuddlecore, though, taking this round.
Nice. Let's go, Cuddle. Chainsaws.
Just out of range, Cuddle got max damage for that. Wow. Nice standing forward there, Cuddlecore. So good at that. Alpha gonna have to make a huge comeback here, but he does have the rage, which is gonna help. But he needs to get the hit, and that's not where it begins. Cuddlecore 1 round away from setting Conflict to losers and advancing to the top 3. Nice.
Wow.
Got the big launch. Gonna get the big combo. Conflict not looking good here.
Ooh.
Alright, ties it up though. Conflict fighting back.
Wow, so much defense right now. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of great blocking from both players, and each critical block has led to a lot of damage, so. There's good block
wow. Oh! She got it!
there. Conflict has avoided 1 rage art before, but can't avoid 2.
That's
He tried, but he could not do it. Cuddlecore advances. Conflict sent to the losers bracket. That was a good choice there from Cuddlecore too. Very patient, waited that. Oh my god, it does kind of look like Rip.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
What? Who is that?
I told you.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, he does kind of look like Rip.
Short hair Rip?
You guys, like, dude, this thing is chalked up full of like really good like
Dude,
martial
come on.
arts stuff, dude. I'm telling you, man. Look at this stun double. Look at Lee. Look at this.
Yeah, that looks legit.
Look at this Lee. I'm telling you. Dude,
This actually looks
look at
legit.
this.
There's too much. There's not enough backdashing, dude. These guys are scrubs.
Dude, you haven't seen Lars show up yet though.
Wow.
This is what I call like Cambodian Harong. He shows up, right? So he shows up. I'm gonna show this real quick. Look, Cambodian Harong, right there.
Oh my god! You look so good though. What the heck?
That's what
Why
I'm
would
saying,
LOL
dude.
team up with
This is
Horong?
Mario?
These guys don't know the lore.
Yeah, look at him. Look
What?
at him. This is
Someone-
pretty well.
It's
like
like,
I said.
honestly, you're right. This is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The outfits are actually pretty OD.
Wow.
I gotta say.
Dude, you haven't even seen the other character. Look at this. Come on. Like,
Except,
that is-
no, you're right.
No.
The Lee's outfit, he needs to get a better fit.
Bro,
Dude. Get a
you haven't
tailor
even
or
seen
something.
Lars yet.
That's
Where's
true.
Lars
Put
at?
Rip in
Where's Lars
there.
at? He shows up. He shows up in stunning fashion. Look at this. Look at this. Lee gets beat up, right? Here comes Lars. Look at this.
What
Look
the
at this.
heck?
Main man win. Here
With the phone!
That is ridiculous looking. I can't believe I just watched that.
you watch
What?
that. All right.
What-
You guys
what's the name of that
enjoy.
video?
That's it. That's it. No more. No more.
Acumajor versus Faker.
Faker.
He's a real Faker because we don't know
Wow.
who he is, but we'll just assume that it's the real Faker, the mid laner.
It's him.
Yes.
Yep.
What other mid laners are there in League of Legends? LeBlanc. I remember that one.
Ooh, yeah, he was super good at that one too. Ooh,
Wow,
nice launch.
Yeah, very good block there. Acumajor gonna get the wall. Nice.
Wow, a lot of damage right now. What's Figure gonna do?
He's gonna sidestep to the
I love
round.
how she's really into this thing. What is Faker gonna do?
I mean, because we can't call him his real name because we don't know what it is, so we just gotta say
Oh,
Faker.
true.
And so that's it makes everyone else confused in the chat. Cause like, is that really Faker?
Yeah, the fake Faker.
No, it's real Faker, mid laner
Real.
Faker.
We're gonna pretend it's real.
Okay, yeah.
We're just gonna
That's
keep
what I
saying
said!
it until Faker responds to us.
Yeah.
He's using his profile
Oh.
picture. That's not a catfish. That's not what catfish would do.
Yeah, you would have to do it with a real person. Not just a game.
Got the duck, but didn't get the launch there.
Oh gosh.
Wow, nice. That was a great whip punish. Breaks the wall too.
Break. Nice. We're at the beach now.
Dash forwards into nothing.
Backing it up.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the backdash is clean.
Yeah, that was a great hop kick there too.
Damage.
Shoulder.
Woo! What a good block.
Let's get out of here though. Good choice.
Round 3. Fight.
Damn.
Damn, just those small pokes here and there from both players.
And what the hell? Nothing happened. Look away.
How'd the Leroy do? Did you bring it out?
No, I didn't bring it out.
Oh
It
no,
was actually
Joonya defeats Rick.
it was an okay set. It was 2-1, but you know how you know you're not playing well when it's a timeout situation and you let the time run out, but it's the wrong person's lead by a lot. You know, by a lot.
No.
Didn't even realize the time was down.
Oh.
No, I knew I was letting the time run out, but I thought I had the life lead. I thought I was looking at the wrong life bar.
Impressive.
Yeah, but no, 2-1. You know, you lose, you learn. I learned a lot that set actually compared to before.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
that's-
Faker, show me how it's done. Show me how to beat Acumajor. I need to learn that one still.
Oh, Acumajor's defense is looking good here.
Yeah, I still haven't ducked that since season 1.
I ducked it once on accident.
I ducked it always in season 1 when it was mid.
Hey, Acumajor there. Just taking it slow, getting that round.
Faker's nice AF. Somebody should sponsor him.
I think he'll be alright without a sponsor. He's successful otherwise. Is he still like the #1 earning like esports player ever?
We'll
I
see
don't
next
think
year.
So.
We'll see. We'll see after this tournament if he is.
Oh man.
Oh, maybe not after this set though. Acumajor.
Damn.
Damn. I'm not learning anything, Faker.
Damn.
Actually, no. The some things that Faker did do in that set was just constant backdash and a lot of great whiff punishing. But that's the reason why I don't call it benching. Acumajor just dashed up forward and just didn't allow him to backdash ever. So nice job. 1-0 Acumajor over Faker.
What the?
Dude,
He was nudging up. He was nudging up slowly for the camera.
I was trying to figure out where it is. Like there, boop.
Hey, it looks like you got a mushroom from Mario Brothers. Started.
I thought your standing desk was just like falling.
I wish I had a standing desk. Jeez.
They're pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I never use mine standing anymore. I'm too lazy. But
Are you
know.
sitting or standing still, Mizzie?
I'm sitting now. Can you tell?
No.
Barely, I can tell.
No one can tell.
Oh man.
Or I'm
doing?
standing.
So much exercise, Mizzie. That's
You know,
impressive.
that's funny.
It's inspiring.
I make people think that I'm standing when I'm sitting. It's like impressive.
You're actually taller sitting than you are standing. That's the craziest part.
Damn, gee. And he's sitting on some phone booth.
I mean, I gotta take a ladder up to sit on this, huh? Step stool.
Oh my gosh. My cat is behind my computer right now. If I accidentally DC,
Gotta
just
get
letting
that
you
cat.
know.
Get him.
Oh, I could use that as an excuse. I need a cat.
Cat.
Give myself to give myself a free break.
I can imagine a cat just fighting you every day, Ricky. You're on stream talking cat, just throwing hands at you.
No, the cat would definitely have its way on stream if I had a cat. I don't have a cat, but if I did, it would have its way. Like, because I'm a sucker. They win
he
easily.
is.
Yeah, you should get a cat then.
No,
He's a dog. He's a dog person.
I like dogs. I mean, cats are fine. I have allergies, and I'm a scratch magnet.
You're a scratch magnet?
Yeah, for some reason they like scratching me.
Yeah, all the girls
Even
come by and scratch it. They come by. Hey, you Ricky? Yeah, scratch.
Scratch.
That's true. Maybe there's something about your like smell or something that they just wanna.
Smell like cat food?
Yeah.
That's not good.
They just make you.
Man, what the hell? No one told me about
Yeah.
this.
Look, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna leave this one alone.
I make it smell like a Smash player. Wait.
Oh no! Oh no!
Acumajor,
Not
Faker.
What?
Huge position, but oh, nice step.
KO.
Acumajor playing that real solid.
Yeah.
Round 2.
He's had this, Bin Chang experience. They also play long sets as well.
You think they're still continuing that long set? Question mark.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I remember correctly, when Bin Chang was streaming, like, a long time ago or something, they played, like, a long set, changing different characters, things like that. So it's good practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bin Chang knows this. Oh, not that one. Never mind.
I wonder how many Korean Tekken players actually do play League, because we did have, I think it was Sunship, the grind player. He was also a professional League of Legends player for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think John Ding
Wait,
plays
what?
League.
Yeah.
Orbital.
Dimeback plays League.
Yeah, Dimeback.
Well, Dimeback was a professional Heroes of the Storm player.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fight.
Oh, I
This
haven't
can't
heard
be
that
Bin
game
Chang because
before.
he's losing right now. I like that a ton.
All of it.
Oh, yeah. Nice
That was
combo.
Yeah, he did that. I felt that. He did it for the real faker.
He dropped the combo intently because he's like, yo, I still
Yeah.
got 2 rounds to play with. Let's do another one. So-
I think he set up for another one.
Will he? No way.
Yeah.
He knew. Oh,
Woo!
nice. Low parry, the faker. This is last chance here. He needs to stay alive. Can't take another poke. He's living those. Barely living.
Activator just backing up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
Nice.
ankles.
Acumajor taking a 2-0 over Faker. Fortunately, the mid lane is not the upper bracket. The mid lane's the lower bracket somewhere.
Worlds all over again.
definitely
Acumajor
will.
moving on to winners finals.
Faker is not even like here. He's like, I'm getting shot from everywhere.
I know.
Like, what?
He just got sent to the lower lanes right now.
The lower leagues.
Yeah, you said to bot lanes?
Bot lane.
The bot lane.
He's in the
yeah.
bot bracket. Check it out. There's Faker down the win for the winner between PhiDX and Elnegro. Conflict waiting for the winner between Joey Fury and Joonya. I'm always one game away from playing Joey Fury. I've never played him all season long, and I always lose right before I'm supposed to play him. Damn it.
You knew you had to, if you beat Joonya, you were gonna play him, huh? That's
No,
the
I
problem.
didn't. I knew I had to play Joey or Huge. Joj? Yoj?
Yoj.
Joey,
Or maybe huge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Huge could go work.
It could be huge. I don't know. But Cuddle over Conflict 2-1, huh? And then Acumajor over Faker 2-0. So Acumajor versus Cuddlecore will be the winners final. I think Cuddle has like a huge advantage in that, like historically. So I'm not sure Acumajor's ever beaten Cuddlecore. Anyone remember?
Man, I mean, I feel like they've played so much, but yeah, it feels like Cuddles just dominated ICFC for years, where it's like Acumajor's maybe he's won a few, but it feels like those are few and far between compared to Cuddles.
Yeah, and this matchup specifically is has been in Cuddlecore's favor. But I will say Acumajor seems to be playing really darn good today.
Yeah.
The way he beat the crap out of me, I was like, damn, this usually I have a chance, like I have a little bit of a chance. I can get one game sometimes, like he had 6 rounds straight. He wasn't messing around. And just that match we saw with Faker there, I was impressed too. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he's learned about the Elisa Cuddlecore matchup, if anything. But we'll see what happens. That's later on tonight.
Yep.
What do we got coming up next? Which match do we have next, 10 man? All right, PhiDX versus Elnegro coming up next, and this.
I don't know.
is
Just
a weird one.
I've been having like these weird like imaginations. Like, who could Faker be? I'm like Kane. It's like random names, just random names popping up into my head. Like
No way,
I don't know, man. Who knows?
dude. What if it's Sensonic, the PlayStation Network player?
Why would he
who's
just sign
winning
up
a
as
lot of consent?
Sensonics then?
Yeah.
Because everyone knows Sensonic,
I don't know.
But he was winning a lot of those other the PlayStation tournament side of things with Claudio and Lydia. Not Jack though, as far as I know.
Yeah, whoever it is, whoever they are, they're good. So I just like bringing up names of people in the past or the present or the future. It's just Frame James.
Ski Sonic.
Ski Sonic.
Oh, man.
Ducto.
Ducto.
Yeah, I think Speed Kicks is a good guess.
Yeah. Although the way, I don't know. I won't say anything. Forget it.
Speed Kicks or Bin Chang, those are the two common
It's
answers
not
we
Bin
see.
Chang for sure. It's definitely not Bin Chang.
Damn, for sure.
For sure, 100%. It's not him.
You see how confident he is?
I think Binchang would have done better against Acumajor too, though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also just don't think Binchang would bother making
Yeah,
it
he
count.
wouldn't bother.
it's like
He's like so good. He's like, I don't care, you know.
He's like, I'm Binchang. Why would I care about being Faker?
That's true.
All I will say is the person that chose this name is a person that recently started playing more League of Legends.
Recently.
Avery?
Close.
He does do that.
Close.
Yeah.
But it's not Avery.
So it's PhiDX.
That's just my bet. That's just my bet. How about I'll just say that?
You're a nerd. All right, PhiDX up
What
1 round
is-
0.
What?
what is this, Stephen King
Suki,
novel? Just
you
tell me-
acted like you know and you don't know?
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
why the hell are you acting like you know? Anyways, PhiDX.
You're the fact that you believe me is pretty good.
Well, because you're saying for sure.
No, I
Yeah.
said I know for sure it wasn't
For
Big
sure.
King. That's what I said.
You can't know something for sure if you don't know, fool.
I know it's not him. It's
Cutting a WWF promo, dude. I will beat you for sure. It's coming Sunday. And then
Yeah,
you
but my
help
for
lose.
sure is drastic going down. You know, dumbass.
Oh man, PhiDX, these combos suck. I hate when I get hit by these PhiDX combos on the side because it feels like the Oki's always there. Oh,
Wow.
that
What?
was, I don't know what the, oh my god. Man, PhiDX is getting hooked up like crazy that round.
That was.
What a cheater.
That was a beatdown, dude. Every round started with like a launcher into a combo ender, into the wall combo, into Oki. It's like,
That's good. That's great.
it's messed up because I don't. Oh,
It's
first of
messed
all,
up.
I've never beaten PhiDX yet, so it's like
What?
watching him do all that to other people. It's like, yeah, I understand the pain.
I can't believe you've never beat him before.
Not in tournament,
Yeah. That's oh, so you say you beat him before, not in tournament.
just casuals, yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
casuals tournament different.
I agree. Yeah, he's hard to beat. He's a tournament monster, right? I heard he's going to Red Bull Commentary LCQ
I saw people.
and CEO and Frosty Faustings. So he's got 3 tournaments in the next 3 months.
I saw
Wow.
all those tournaments that he called out because after calling out those tournaments, he challenged someone to a $100 money match. First,
Who
to
did he
100 or
challenge?
whatever.
I saw the challenge, but I didn't know who it was with.
Some guy.
Cool.
Some guy on the, some
Oh,
guy on the
Faker?
internet.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Faker.
Yeah, calling out Faker, huh? Yeah, Markman, isn't your hair as long as mine by now? Like, it's been a couple months, right?
Mark is a cheater.
He's hella
it.
cheating.
Because no matter what, it's like you won't see him for 2 weeks. The first, like you see him 1 week, it's bald. And like ass shaved. It's like, what happened to your hair? 2 weeks later, full head of hair. It's like, what happened? I thought you were just bald. It's like, it just grows back fast.
I'm gonna steal some of Markman's hair from my eyebrows, man. I don't know what's happening. It's crazy.
Of all people, you would take Mark Fred.
Hell
Put it on your eye. Would it? You gonna let it drape down?
You need fang eyebrow implants or something.
Oh,
Like real
wow.
thick ones that go all the way up to your. to your-
Yeah.
Ew, Markman said
Yeah.
natural juices and berries. I don't want any of your natural juices or berries. Just hair, please.
See, this is why I get in
Just
trouble with Mark
just the
Fred
hair.
on commentary with me. I get in trouble with Mark Fred.
Round 1. Fight.
Game number 2 here. Elnegro not opting to switch characters, go straight into back turn, gets beat up.
Wow.
Good start.
Oh wow, nice block.
I needed that block. He got that combo and barely just made it even there.
Dang. Oof. Oh,
Launch it.
Yes.
that was a really hard read for PhiDX right there. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, he dropped it.
That might have been sick in a hit, but I've never seen that. And yeah, just ran straight into the rage drive there. Ugh.
It happens so fast.
Yeah, that rage drive is like ridiculous. It's a full screen rage drive.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, running 3. Oh, doesn't she get something
Aye.
else for 14? What's her 14?
Round
14.
Fight.
She doesn't have a. She doesn't have a. I think 443 might be 14, but it's like too hard to do reliably.
Yeah.
It might not even be 14 actually. I think it's 15.
Oh.
She doesn't have a launcher at 14. I know that. She doesn't get a launch till like 16.
Hey,
Damn,
Nice.
just running all the strings.
Ooh.
Damn,
that
was a
down two
grounded
is
hit,
so
too.
good.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And down to is like launch punishable. If you try to punish it and you finish it, then you get launched, you know? So
Tic Tac said 1+2.
Try to counter there, the back turn counter. Esther Raven's one of those weird characters where you have to remember that she has counters, even back turn. It's like, it's hard to remember that, but she's like one of the rare characters that does.
and a back turn power crush.
Yeah. Dude, PhiDX is playing really good. Just not letting him run his mix on him.
I mean, because every time Elnegro even gets close, this is PhiDX is hitting him with something.
Well,
Yeah.
that was an opportunity there. All right, here we go. That's a rage drop. This is a huge combo.
Nice.
No wall though.
No wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Crazy
gonna-
wall carry here, but no wall to end it on. Still
Oh no.
decent damage.
Oh no,
Nice.
the two
Nice.
tracks like that.
Just ready for that haze transition. The low though.
Whoa!
Quick
Still
set.
alive! No!
Oh, that was good.
That was a great bait there from Elnegro, but man, some weird mistakes there felt like. But that was a great comeback there from Elnegro. Now, look at this, both of them playing so patient.
Yeah, that all started just from that one low into the rage drive combo from Elnegro. So
Yeah.
even when he's like that close to death, it's always risky.
I mean, the fact that he used his rage drive there, so he doesn't have the rage to make that comeback. He basically made that comeback just straight up. Yeah, it's a slow round now compared to that last round.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, there's the fast part. Man, Elnegro.
wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. Chance.
At least there's no rage yet.
Yeah. McD.
The back turn mix.
Ooh.
Nice.
Time though is a problem. Elnegro needs the rage. He needs to go in and get hit by something.
It feels
does.
bad. Yeah, but it feels bad because when you're that player,
Too late.
I gotta
Oh my
get my
God.
Wait, he's
second.
catching up
5
anyway.
seconds.
He's got the rage now. He's got the rage now. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Nice try.
Oh gosh.
So
PhiDX. Moving on.
you know that's the worst part is when everyone around you is yelling 5 seconds. You're freaking out. They're like, I don't want to go.
Can you imagine if this was like again offline and you know how the
Mm-hmm.
intensity of people screaming
Yes.
in the crowd like
See, in
it's
that-
time, look
see,
at the time, and,
in
you
that
know,
situation-
the time clocks down and everything. Oh man.
What PhiDX do as well, right? Because Elnegro, he's been an offline tournament guy. We've known him for,
Oh, yeah.
for decades, right? Where it's
Grand
like,
finals, Tekken Tag 2 at final round.
yeah, he's been winning
Wow.
majors before, right? Whereas PhiDX, brand new player, relatively new, right? But like not offline new or you know,
That's
online new, but he's offline new, right? So it's like,
He's new everywhere apparently.
yeah.
But there's the bracket. PhiDX versus Faker. Can anybody stop Faker? I mean, other than
Acumajor.
Can anyone else stop Faker? That's what I'm trying to say. Joey versus Joonya. Is that happening on stream or off stream, Chan Man? On stream. All right. Joey versus Joonya. We get to see how to handle this. Man, that Eliza is so annoying. What do you guys do about the? You know what she does down 3 into the fireball that doesn't go anywhere? Just the one that stands in front of her.
Yeah.
What do you do about that?
Well,
Just stand in front of her and look at her.
Let it happen.
Yeah. I just stand there and just
Stay
look
cool.
at it.
Glad you can
Why
do
did
that.
he hit you with a setup after that, like a back 1-2?
No,
or
it doesn't
down
matter.
4?
Just down 3 into fireball. I'm saying like, what do you?
A
What
lot
do
of
you?
people
What am I
try to
supposed to do about
step
it?
it. You can step it if it's very like if you know it's coming, you could try to step it. But usually
Mm-hmm.
you can wait. There's a small window. If it's not at 0 range, you can just wait for it to end and try to punish it right away. Like you know, but I mean you got 3+4, so if it whiffs, boom.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I didn't know if I could do that. And so I don't know. I'll go to practice mode and check it out.
Yeah.
Damn, Avery saying exhaust or ignite. Is Avery Faker? Hey, are you Faker? There's no way.
Oh no, he doesn't know how to
It's
play
not.
mid lane.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
ignite. Always take
Really?
ignite. Don't go exhaust, bro. Don't be a coward.
I like this. I just get down because I don't even play League of Legends anymore. It's like I get to just talk trash about everyone else.
I'm
who
going
plays
back
League of
in,
Legends.
dude. I'm going back in.
God.
It's been too
What?
long.
I'm
The
glad. I'm
league?
glad. I want 4 other people to play League of Legends just to suffer from your Warwick. I need that because I've suffered through it, and so I want other people to suffer through
Come on,
it.
man.
Watch
Oh my
Ricky,
God.
hey Ricky. By the way, you know that other game that I wanted to co-op with you? It's gonna be on Game Pass, so we can play that too.
Ooh, I'm down.
Yeah, but definitely League of Legends coming back.
I'm not down.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Have you tried playing Pokemon Unite?
Oh,
I
Ricky
pla-
played it, right?
I played it for a little, and then I got.
He got on. He beat up a bunch of kids.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone
After,
came.
after, no, I stopped on a bunch of kids, but then I started playing a bunch of adults with credit cards and like actual pay to win strats, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm out. I can't do it. The adults got to the game. I was the adult,
Yeah.
but not anymore.
Yeah.
They're so buff
no.
on a regular like match. It was crazy.
The chat just reminded me I spent 150,000 blue essence to buy my Warwick skin and I never played with it.
Oh
The hell's
no!
You seem so
essence?
stressed when you play League of Legends sometimes whenever I watch you watch.
I'm stressed playing everything, dude.
Nah, Tekken, you have a good time. But I'm just
I get,
saying.
no,
in
you
general,
should see me in tournament. I tried to turn my camera off.
Oh, no.
Pissed.
Yes, I want to watch this matchup.
Joey Fury. Show me how to beat Eliza, Joey.
Oh.
No!
Pick Marduk.
I should've-
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wanted to try this match against Joy when I played him, but I just ran Lydia.
Your Eliza's very different than Joonya's. though.
Yeah, yeah.
He does that, like the
Yeah.
jab and the kick, or the jab and the flip thing. I hella ducked the one time and he flipped. I was like, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, because people punish me whenever I do it, so that's why I don't do it as much as he.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Oh.
he's got a good way of like making you, of knowing when to do the safe
Yeah,
and
die
versus.
kick issues. Straight strike.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
That was.
I mean, it's a nice try. If Joey hit a button, EX DP would have worked, but didn't hit a button. Smart stuff from Joey.
I don't like this matchup a lot with Eliza because of down back 2 hits her out of the air. It's an easy tailspin, you know, and that's really hard to deal with sometimes with Eliza.
Woo!
Nice down
Deep
three.
down 3, yeah. He ran deep for that one for sure. Oh boy, down back 2 by itself, even when you're standing, it's good. It's just good.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Little baggery.
me and Joey started playing delayed hop kicks, and let's say I won that one. But I lost the war.
Of course.
Joey's always into playing those weird mid-game mind games. Oh, Joonya,
Yeah.
I hate you for that, by the way. I died like that recently. And you know what the messed up part is? He lulls you to a point where you totally forget about that move.
Yeah.
I got to a point where it's like, I'm watching, I'm like, all right, I just need to block anything he does, and he does that. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Counter. Oh, beautiful.
Dude, that has worked out quite a bit for some players where you just get up and do a counter hit string.
Yeah.
Just seems to work more often now.
So get up, down, 2, 3. I got it.
No, don't do that. Because that's going to hit me. That's going to hit me.
Oh.
Wow.
That hit her like 360.
It's good. She's
Wall
gonna
ball.
live, but
Sidewall.
she's got 2 bars.
Oh,
of course.
That's a really good
That
move
good.
because her standing jab gets crushed by it. So if
It
he's
beats
trying to
everyone
jab
with
her,
weapons, I
yeah,
feel like. Does anyone's jab beat that thing? I feel like my jab always loses to it.
I lose to it all the time.
I always try to jab it and I always lose.
You have to
You have to hit it
like,
early.
Yeah, early or late, or just, let it go.
I've never hit it late, only early. And I've tried multiple times because Gilky always just spams that shit at the end. I'm like, damn it. I know it's coming. I can't do anything about it. Frustrating.
That's why I don't. Have you tried using Rage Art though?
It doesn't come out in time. I'll get hit by the time I hit it.
Get hit? From the shoulder?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
not like that face Ricky just
How do you get hit by the shoulder if you're doing
You know how
Rage Art?
Rage Arts have like a startup
Yeah.
before they actually like activate?
Oh,
to
you're
even
saying
build
you're not
armor?
even. You don't even have enough health to even armor through it?
No, I don't even like. I don't even have to start up the Rage Art. You know, like I'm too slow.
God, you were slow.
Yeah, I'm old, man. Leave me alone. Damn.
No, I refuse to believe this whole getting old and your reactions get slower until
You refuse to believe that?
until a certain point. There's definitely gonna be a point where Father Time comes and kicks your ass. But my reactions have definitely gotten better ever since I hit 30.
Your
100%.
wait, did you say
You
your
hit
reaction
30
got
like 10
better?
years ago, Ricky.
100%. I was slow as shit at 25. I
Wow.
couldn't react to
That's really
shit
good.
when I was
That's
25.
impressive. What do you
Exercise
think
your
that is?
brain
What do you think that's
muscles.
about? It's not from aging.
It's just from repetition. I see
Yeah.
things more. So the more you see it, the more you react to it quicker because it's like,
Right.
oh, I've seen this so many times, right? That's why it's like when I can get those red to green screen, those reaction tests. I
Yeah.
can do really good on that because it's like, yeah, it's a color. It's easy
Are
to
you
see.
better at those now too than you were when you were younger?
I assume my 144 hertz monitor is helping me out there more so than anything else.
It's a good point. Yeah, AJ in the chat is saying it's not your reactions, it's your situational awareness. It's the same for him. I don't know. I feel like my reactions. I feel like there are days when I'm on and I can see everything. It's like the Matrix. dude.
I mean, but that's definitely for sure too. I've only had this happen to me once, but I felt like there was one time where I played so well to the point where everything was moving in slow motion. And like people might not believe that, it might sound fake, but I low parried. What's that stupid move? Lily's forward.
Root of evil.
Yeah. I had a tournament set with Kane, and I wanted to beat Kane really bad in this tournament, and he kept doing Root of Evil, and I low parried like 4 or 5 of them. And it was all on reaction. And then afterwards in casuals, he did it the first thing he did was Root of Evil. I couldn't block it.
Nope.
And he's like, I knew you
Impossible.
couldn't block it. He's like, I knew you couldn't see that. I was
You're
like,
just
yeah,
that
dude.
situational awareness, Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that situation, I really wanted to beat him. That was weird.
I was aware that I wanted to beat his ass, so I was low pairing everything.
My
no matter what it
situational
was.
awareness is totally different from you guys.
What the hell's your situational awareness mean?
I always have a feeling whenever I know the wife is mad at me.
You feel it.
Like I said, oh
Situation.
shit, here she comes. She's mad. I gotta turn off the game and everything.
Yeah, that's definitely that situation is definitely odd.
What's the giveaway? The door slam?
No. She
The
isn't
silent
like
treatment.
The
that.
look.
So no, yeah, it's not that really. But it's like whenever she says, "Hey, do you want to go do something?" And if I'm playing, that's always like, "Okay, I gotta get off." Like, yeah, that's the
okay.
awareness I know for sure. All right, I'll get. Hey, yeah, sure, let's do something. And as soon as she's done, I run into the room.
Man, the situational awareness for Joonya was like it wasn't in this
Well,
tournament anymore.
Yeah.
His
You know,
situation was out.
I think you guys are right. I should just pick Marduk because I can tell you, Joonya plays the Marduk matchup way worse than he plays the Law matchup. There's a couple things he does against Law specifically. There's like nothing he has set up for Marduk in that way. It looked like so. Congrats, Joey, moving on in the bracket, staying in the tournament into the top 5 here. Had a very difficult path today
Still
to make it into this
difficult.
top 8. Yeah, still difficult. You're right. I mean, it doesn't get any easier from here on out, right? He's got Conflict 220 up next. We still got Faker versus PhiDX, and on the winners final, they're gonna be chilling for a second, but it's Acumajor versus Cuddlecore.
Crazy
Oh, yeah.
matchups coming. I assume we're having Faker versus PhiDX next. So does that mean we're gonna get Claudio versus Noctis? Because we've only seen Faker play the Claudio today. I feel like, right?
Right, but maybe you want the Jin against the swords.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, this is weird because I've only seen Faker play the Jin at the Bud Light and then the Claudio today. So pretty interesting characters coming out from them.
Who is this mysterious competitor, Faker?
Faker?
His Jin is definitely very parry happy. I remember that.
How
It
come
was
he doesn't
much
have a flag?
because we don't know who he is. He's fake.
But it's listed as California.
Yeah, because we got to pretend that we know where he's from.
I mean, it is definitely a 5-bar / California kind of.
Wait, did you play him?
I played him. I lost to him 2-1.
5-bar.
5-bar.
Yeah, he's Cali.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, he's Cali.
He's Cali, or
Definitely
maybe further north. Who knows?
I don't know. I think it's speed kicks, but anyways, it's just a backlash. I think. I think it's speed kicks.
It's speed kicks.
It's-
Can
Come
we just
on.
make a
Oh
channel
my
points
God.
bet
Speed
on
kicks
that?
lost to Acumajor? Damn.
Yeah, he loses.
Really
to
falling
Acumajor.
off. Let's see.
Damn, what are you talking about? Acumajor's hell, you won last week. What are you talking about? Damn.
I'm saying speed kicks used to be like one of the top 5 in America all the time, remember?
See, he's just trying to find a way to talk shit about speed kicks, and it's
Oh,
perfect.
gotcha,
No, I know this for
gotcha.
sure because there's one
Damn,
time
you're such a
where,
noob, Suiken. How can you not know that?
I've never seen you talk like that. That's why.
dude, there was one time where he really
That's
like got
clean.
it. He threw out some shade at speed kicks unnecessarily. Where it was like, some guy was playing Law, and we were like, "Who's this Law player?" Someone said speed kicks. He's like, "No, speed kicks is Law's way worse than that."
Wow.
He's just like, "Damn."
Oh, you
man.
know what? You're right, Ricky. Yeah, he does do that. I just didn't think about it. You're right.
You always-
Oh, you're a
that-
dick,
that-
Rip. What the fuck, man?
You're just learning this now?
I know you're a dick, but I didn't know you did that. Okay, all right.
It's always those backhanded compliments or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't even a backhanded compliment. That was just straight up diss.
Yeah. I was like, God damn.
I
Shots
like that. I
fired.
like that diss though, because it's like it's unnecessary, but yet
Yeah.
it's not that I don't want it. It's like that. It's like
Hey,
getting
hey.
a large order of fries. It's unnecessary, but I still want it.
Wow, nice.
Ooh.
Change the music.
Nice. I just.
You should say, "Oh,
Beautiful.
Ooh, get one
Rage
more.
drive all day.
Round
2.
wow.
Fight.
Spicy
Uh,
first round.
I've legit never seen Tackle lose like that.
Yeah,
Unblockable shoulder. It's like, oh,
yeah. Especially to only a wall standing forward too, which is interesting. It must have counter hit it then, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're either of these players, though, you take that. I feel like.
Yeah. A double
Well-
KO, especially at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Well, in that situation too, where the rounds felt like it was completely up in the air, right? If you like barely won, even though like you were winning that round dominantly, that would feel bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so playing pretty patient here, just waiting for Faker to whiff, and Faker's been doing a few whiffing, but a lot of hitting too.
Yeah, PhiDX is doing pretty good.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I forgot
You
we're watching
jinxed
the
it.
guy. Damn.
Watching the guy?
I forgot the Faker was up in this game. I zoned out.
Yeah, dude. What are you eating?
I'm thinking about French fries right now because we can talk about those large fries. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
some fries.
Oh my god, more and more people think it's speed kicks.
No, it's Faker.
It's Faker, dude.
Mid laner extraordinaire.
Obviously. Stop thinking it's not Faker, guys.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah, don't you remember when he played mid lane Galileo or whatever? What's that?
Galileo, what the
Galileo,
hell?
who?
Galileo.
Galileo. I don't remember the name of the champ.
Damn. I thought you were doing a Fast and the Furious reference right now.
My league knowledge is decent. I have a little
Yeah,
bit. It's just
old
old.
Yeah.
to play.
My league knowledge is old as shit,
Yeah.
but it's there.
Who was the newest character that they put out when the last time we played?
Zach.
Oh, that's
I thought you were
Zach?
gonna say Vi.
The slimy?
yeah.
Maybe, I think. I don't remember, to be honest.
Wow.
PhiDX with time advantage here. Doesn't close it out. 2 seconds.
No time.
God.
No
Dude, he
range.
didn't even continuously back. He did one back and stood there like, what are you going to do? It's like, I'll give you one more chance.
Because honestly, Claudio doesn't really have anything to do.
Yeah.
He has no big low to start a combo. He has no low launcher, right? Unless it's like a
Yeah.
counter hit low. So
He's
that's
got that
perfect.
low kick, high kick string, but it's not a big chunk of damage, right?
Yeah, and I think at that point he was like, I'll take one.
Yeah,
You know,
he knew he needed at least 2 hits, and there wasn't enough time to do 2, if anything.
That was
Very
good.
nice.
That was real good.
Yeah. Faker.
Damn, you hope Faker changes characters? I mean, he's from Korea. There's a chance he knows Horong. We should see if he knows any Horong.
We need that. We need to see
If he
some
switches to
representation.
Jin, then it's PhiDX.
I mean, look, if he was a true Faker, then he would probably lose intentionally at the 5th place position, so he wouldn't have to tell us who he is via the match arena and top 4.
Once you said that right now, his figure's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaker's like, all right, you're right. Let me lose now.
Calculated.
We'll find out. Stay
Well
tuned
planned.
for the next episode of
It's
Dragon Ball.
Bronson? Have you seen
To be
Bronson's
continued.
gin? Bronson ain't got no gin.
Yeah, not Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't even know if that's true. Bronson might have a gin, but it's definitely not that electric heavy gin.
Bronson can't do electrics?
He doesn't have
I
execution.
believe he can do it.
He can do
He can
it,
hit him
yeah.
all day, just not in tournament.
Yeah, I believe
Or
that.
as part of a combo in tournament. You know?
Yeah. Damn. All he can do is forward motions or what?
Yeah,
That's why he plays Julia.
that's true. Man, Bronson dropping combos in tournament is one of my funnest things to watch, though. Because that fool is so good. It's like, it's just a combo, dude. It's just a combo.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, Violet Systems. Sticking with the Claudio here, though.
Mhm.
We'll
Pride
never
of
know
Korea.
who this is. Claudio Korea.
Yeah, the pride of Korea,
Not a
Claudio.
Pride of Korea.
Round 1.
Claudio has to be like the most popular new Tekken 7 character, right? Especially from the
Really?
from the beginning cast.
Oh, the beginning cast.
The most popular? Is that what you said from the beginning
Yeah.
cast?
like
I
you
think
ain't-
so. It's him or Lucky Chloe.
Oh, damn.
There's a lot of Chloes.
Yeah, there is. And it feels like Claudio players are more willing to switch, whereas Chloe players are more willing to stay put.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the Katarinas and the Josies, no one cares about them, right? The Kazumis.
Damn, jeez.
Kazumis.
I meant the
No, I-
characters, not the players.
Oh,
You know, I thought
It is.
about that too. I didn't care about Katarina, and then I lost to one today.
Ah.
wow. Oh,
Wow! Drop the card.
Oh,
Round 2.
PhiDX though, making this look pretty easy.
Gigas is definitely a strong character.
Hey, wasn't
Oh, the new
PhiDX a
roster.
pro League of Legends player or something too?
He pro. I don't think he's a pro.
He was a hot dog eating contestant.
That's called a glizzy eater.
The Glizzy Eater.
Is that what it's called now?
I don't know.
Dude, Mizzy, you should host a hot dog eating contest. Mizzy's Glizzy World Championship.
Can we stop
Oh my
saying that?
god.
Yeah, that's sick. Do
Pretty
it,
sick,
dude.
right?
Yeah. Only if y'all join it.
No, I'm good.
No,
Join the
pass.
Mizzy Glizzy.
I will
co-
commentate it for you.
You commentate.
Suiken, goblin that Glizzy.
Give it to me, baby.
Pause.
Let's get that dub. Let's go.
He's getting the berries as well. Wow.
Oh my god. Alright. I gotta do it now.
berries
I
with
just
hot
wanna see
dogs,
y'all
that's
eat some
disgusting.
glizzies.
Yeah, berries on Suiken's chin. Here comes the Glizzy. Combo to the wall.
Instead, people are coming with Glocks. Oh man.
Getting rushed down.
Would you stop calling this dude for speed kicks? It's confusing me. Because now I only see a guy who's playing right now with the keyboard and mouse.
Oh my god.
He's clicking on the screen right now.
Dude, it's 8 p.m. right now doing this backdash is ridiculous.
Q, and all this
That's
other
200
stuff.
plus 8 p.m. right there, boys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, PhiDX though playing this. I can't believe he's just out like turtling Faker. Oh.
There you go. He was patient.
You right?
Nice. Wall damage, and that's not.
Oh. See, and the same situation.
There you go.
Send him back to the Rift, PhiDX.
The respawn. Ooh.
PhiDX.
Oh, all of it?
This is his Nexus to lose.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
That doesn't
PhiDX
work.
going
Your
at
powers
it.
don't work over there.
Yeah, you ain't got no powers on the Rift.
You don't know that.
I've seen you
Oh
play.
gosh.
I'm commentating a MOBA is what I'm saying.
Damn.
PhiDX
He
over
was slain.
Faker. PhiDX over Faker. His lifelong
Damn.
dream to take out Faker finally accomplished in Tekken 7. Nicely done, PhiDX.
Yeah, imagine, dude. Look, now PhiDX can go walk around as like, I beat Faker.
Yeah.
Have you ever beat Faker? Yeah, have you ever beat Faker? I beat Faker.
In Tekken.
Damn.
No, you don't have to say that part.
Oh.
you leave
No,
that
you
part
leave that
right.
part out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta hype yourself up, Missy.
Yeah, look at Avery in the chat. Why are you so angry, Avery? Damn. Thought you guys were friends.
Oh my god. Is it you, Avery?
No one knows who it is. It's funny. I like this. I like to believe that it's just actually Faker.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's
like-
not
Don't
Avery because
break the
Avery
fantasy.
definitely wants the money.
Yeah.
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 I've never seen Avery even play Claudio. It's like, so it's
Yeah.
not even, it's like that has no.
I think he could.
I think
play
he could.
Claudio. It's
I've
a
just never
simple enough
seen it.
character.
I've just never
Claudio's
seen
actually
it.
a very simple character.
Hmm.
That's what I like about him, actually.
Why you gotta say it like that?
No, I think it's a very like simple, effective character. You know what character I played the other day that I really like all of a sudden?
Shaheen?
Negan.
Oh.
Yeah,
sorry.
Negan.
That's
The
you.
guy from Walking
Oh.
Dead. Yeah, that guy is cool. He says
Yeah.
boom.
I thought you liked.
Maybe
Did you
on
not
that.
like him when he first came out?
I tried him, but he wasn't. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't figure it out then. And then I think when I've been playing random matches against people, and when I got Negan a couple times, I finally started putting it together. I was like, oh, this is what he's supposed to do.
You
And then
found out how to
clicking.
do. You found out how to do back 1+2.
No, up forward 4. I found out how to do up forward 4.
That's
The
not even
jumping
that good of
knee
a
kick.
move.
No, but it goes so far, and people feel real dumb when they get counter hit by it. You know, I like that. I like making people feel dumb when they get hit by stuff.
That's the way to learn a new
That's
character.
how you like, oh, I like this character now. He makes people feel dumb.
See, that's the reason why people don't like losing to you.
Yeah,
I know.
this is why
And this is
people
Kazuya
scream
shirt.
out to you in tournaments offline
Look at
when they're
Kazuya.
losing to
This is my
someone that
face
hasn't
when I
played
do
this
like
game as
5
long as
slides
you.
in a row. You know, this is my face.
Damn you.
5 slides in a row.
That's really how it is.
It is.
Maybe that's how you beat the Liza. Use the Negan.
It didn't work. Oh,
Oh.
maybe. That's a good call. I could have tried the Negan. Damn. I gotta work
Yeah.
on it. Ricky, you don't even know, man. Don't make
I
me
mean,
play you with my
I feel
Negan.
like, I feel like your Negan would be good. It's just that it wouldn't be. It's not tournament good.
Man, you don't believe anything about his tournament
Sometimes
good.
you need to do
Because you
first
never
to
showed me
five.
anything in tournament
First
other
to
than your
five.
whack.
Show us the
Law.
Negan!
You've seen my Paul. You've seen my
Paul.
Chloe.
Your Chloe beat Chet Shetty. Chet Shetty.
So you know
just
it's
get-
good.
Chet Shetty.
So you know, Chet Chetty's the Tekken 6 national champion. Don't you disrespect him?
Chet Shetty didn't have an ACL when he played you, man. You
Put some
caught him.
respect
You
on
caught
his
him when
name,
he was
Ricky.
still injured.
He didn't have any. What? He didn't have an ACL?
It was the off season for him.
Yeah, and I took out his ankles. All right. Because Lucky
Let's
Chloe
go,
danced on those
Conflict.
ankles,
Games
bro.
are
Oh,
Rude. All right, Joey Fury conflict here.
All right, let's go conflict. Whoa,
Yeah,
into nothing?
maybe conflict can show you how to beat Joey.
No, I want to play Joey. I've never gotten to play Joey.
Oh yeah. Love that. You played him before though, right?
Ooh.
Like,
Only,
just not
like,
this
I
season.
think- Yeah, definitely not this season.
Wow, actually that was a 1+2 grab. That wasn't the air throw grab. Or
It's
was it just out of range?
Yeah. out of
Man,
range.
Because that's one of those things where, as a Martic player, you get blessed with those, right? Where they're airborne, but you do a air throw, so it just happens to grab them.
I was playing some Lars yesterday too, right? And that orbital, it gets up real fast now. I think like it goes through mids earlier or something, or like over them earlier.
I don't know if the frame data has ever changed on it, but
Not necessarily frame data, but I'm saying like the hitbox.
Yeah.
You know? Because like I was like, dude, I shouldn't be able to do this here, but it's gone through.
Oh my gosh, that pixel.
Oh gosh. Oh god, is he dead?
no, he's not dead.
He's
But there's some
dead.
4-4.
Ooh,
I
this
said- Rage Drive!
Oh my god, versus Rage
No
Drive!
conflict?
Blue v blue conflict. 2-round lead over Joey Fury.
Man, that was unfortunate. There's a lot of little mistakes there from both players, and then that cap conflict jumping up jab. I like that.
Yeah, Joey definitely thought he had the Oki set up correctly to kill him, but it left him with the pixel. Horadicare stepping in.
Yeah, but even then too, conflict had a situation where he could have killed Joey. just did the low instead of the low high because he was unsure if it was gonna hit. Oh, the down forward one though.
Step on it.
Them combos.
Oh,
Ooh.
that down back two counter hitting. Conflict doing a back one, gets booted. All right,
Holy
Joey on the
moly.
board. Conflict has beaten Joey before, right? Or is it always like close and then Joey wins?
I feel like he might have beaten him once or twice.
Yeah,
It's one of
Conflict
those
thing has beaten everybody.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like conflict is he's the only thing that unsure about him is if he can get this far, right? Because he's good enough to beat every player that enters this tournament. It's just whether he can like glue it all together.
No.
Just out of range. I think he's hoping that Joey walk in, but Joey's not doing the combo correctly, and then he gets
Counter.
counter hit. This is bad
Yeah.
news. Conflict.
PhiDX says Conflict's won a lot. Not dead. Oh
One more?
boy. Pressure time. 50-50 time. Watch out. Nice. All you have to do is block Martic, looking to make an 80% comeback. Put the spring up. What?
What was that throw though? The throw from Joey too as the wake up. I'm not sure what that was, but the spring kick, the hold forward from conflict. I like that option. Those are options I like to do. They don't work out usually in your favor too much, but when it's unexpected like that, it works. I still don't know what that
meant to do that. Because I mean, like in that situation, that's like it's so risky. Marty just runs with his like down back two. You're kind of like lost, you know?
Right, but it's like it's one of those things where, first of all, if it hits, he wins, right?
Yeah, true.
Which
There's a tiny
happened there.
pixel.
Because it does have a little hit, and you know it's unexpected because by the time you get there, you don't expect anyone to immediately react with an attack, even if it's a whack attack like that. But I still don't know what Joey did there. Like the throw was the confusing part. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or what, but
Yeah, right. Maybe he's going for ground throw.
could be. Even then, the ground throw loses there.
Yeah, exactly.
What is
So,
going on? Is that short
conflict,
hair
man.
Rick? Oh,
Oh, what just hell? Oh, what happened? I missed it. Where's that Rickstah video on my phone?
Wait, why? What? That was ripped. Why you gotta show them a video of me?
It's a
Is it
cool
me-
video.
Is it me jumping?
Look at
oh, that's so cool.
Hey, what happened? What did we do?
look at he. Remember that was that final round. There's you
Why
healing.
are all these pictures of me?
Exactly.
So
I don't know. My
wholesome.
phone decided that it was supposed to be you. There's you with MYK and Just Frame James. There's us in Japan for Strong Style Japan.
This is my
Wow.
phone then, huh?
That's us on the train in Japan. You and No Pants is passed out.
Bro, why
That's
you
us. Where was this? Yo, what was that? I forgot.
Why is Steven so many of our pictures?
Yeah, I
Get
don't
him out, man.
I know. Steve is. me and-
Wow.
Wow.
Look
at
really,
Rickstah
is it
in
me
the
or
background.
is it me, Steve, or is it Rip? Who's the third?
There's Ricky on a roller coaster.
Oh,
And
is
the
it
best
the one
part
with
is
Beal's face?
That looks so cool.
Avery looks like he's gonna barf from that picture. There's a lot of cool pictures here.
Where's the one with Beal's face in it? What is
Maybe I'll
this
put this like in good quality online so you guys can actually see it.
Where's this
Wow.
DMCA music that we're listening to?
I don't know.
Great.
That's
Got a
terrible.
friend in need.
Don't leak your news. I hope it's not in that setup. That movie.
You have way more pictures of me than I do.
Dude, the funniest part about it, it just recognizes your face, so it puts them all there, right? But then there were some other pictures of other people that they thought were you that were not you, so I had to delete those guys out.
Oh, I should have left them though.
They were kind of funny. There was one with me and Markman and some guy in the Philippines. They thought it was you.
I'm sure, dude.
Oh, Joey already got the first match. Let's go.
Yeah, real fast.
Tackle low. That's it.
That.
Please post that vid. Yes.
I will.
On Twitter.
I will.
He's gonna put it on his OnlyFans.
Wait, those are all my pictures. Why do you get to post my pictures? What the hell?
You want? Are you gonna post it if I give it to you?
No.
I'll let you. All right, that's why I gotta post it then.
Dude, he's just trying to share memories of your friendship.
Yeah, but those are my memories too.
Yeah, and he's sharing it with the world.
Yeah, and I'm telling the world to fuck off. Those are my memories. You don't get to live them.
You don't get a little.
Aw, have it internalized.
Ricky. So weird. I respect it.
Those are precious
Yeah.
memories, dude. No one was on that ride with BL.
You said it with some gumption.
The
too,
best
like,
part
really
about that, Ricky,
beautifully.
the picture that says like, "Are you tall enough to ride this ride?" is you stand next to it looking all upset, and then it shows you on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
So
I
many
snuck in.
emotions.
Oh.
Holy moly, Joey!
Inspired by the Rickstah video, Joey Fury getting the game over Conflict 3 rounds straight. Nicely done.
Wow.
Tied up here. That was beatdown. What the hell happened?
Small stage. Joey
Yep.
saw my picture. So I don't know what the hell
Like
happened.
that.
Inspired.
Joey just was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna win.
You remember this picture, Rip?
That is from... I do remember where that's from. That's from the Hori commercial with Alex
Was Alex
Valle.
Valle?
Yeah.
Oh,
This was the
Why,
picture.
why'd you save a picture of me with my fingers on the stick? That's the better picture.
No, you're gonna make me throw up. You know how much I hate your. No.
What?
Oh, God, why?
What's wrong? They don't like me that I have long fingers.
It's
Why?
not the. It's not.
Exactly.
It's not, your long fingers
Busy.
aren't bad, but it's when it's holding a PlayStation controller and the
What's
fact
wrong
that
with
you're-
holding a PlayStation controller?
No, busy. You have to know his hands
What's
look
wrong
exactly
with it?
like his feet. Imagine
Don't you
his feet
guys
like his
play
hands.
with your buttons like this? How do you guys hit your L1 and your R1? No? Not like this? No?
Don't confuse it, man.
You have fingers for
Oh.
days, Rick.
Fingers for days.
I got fingers for days.
Yeah. You can be a hand model.
No, he cannot
Like
be a
David
hand
Duchovny
model.
Yeah.
in Zoolander.
Don't give up.
Do hand models have to walk down the runway too with like?
Oh God, Mark Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's
of
why I walk.
course.
He does the skate decks.
Oh, I love...
The tallest fingerboarder of all time. The Sean Bradley of fingerboarders. Straight up tall.
How tall is that guy? 7'6" or something?
He's
Too
huge.
tall, yeah.
Yeah, he's huge. Damn, yeah, I remember that Hori commercial, and your fingers literally cover the whole stick.
Turn
Like
you on.
it was literally, it's gross. I
Where
kept
is
thinking it was that scene from 300 where Xerxes puts his hand on Leonidas' shoulder. It's like that, literally wrapping around his whole body. It's very gross.
Nice.
I
Counter.
love it.
I have to talk to
1-1.
you about this figure stuff.
Ooh, good, great. No!
Wait a second. What are the bets looking like here? There's 63% for Joey Furier, so if Conflict wins, people are going to be happy in the chat with their boombucks. Man, Joey's fishing for the big stuff right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
What?
Down forward one. Joey should... Actually, it's not going to kill. Tackle? Yeah. That's a problem.
Fight.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Counter. Here we go.
Oh,
Um,
AA.
miss.
Counter it! So much
Ooh.
damage. Do it again. He might die. He's gonna die if he gets countered by again.
oh,
Lightning screw out of nowhere. Conflict on the board here with the crazy stuff.
He's growing into a Lars player finally.
That was
all-
insane. That
That's
was
the only thing I
on,
know about Lars players.
It wasn't on hit or block or anything. He's like, it's in neutral. Up 4-3. Got him.
He must play Tekken 6 at one point. He's like, oh man, this move used to be good.
The tackles are killing him though.
These tackles are gonna be. I mean, that's a. If you're a Martic player, you get one tackle. And it's good. Oh.
And he gets to the wall.
you know it. It's Lars. Come on.
Let's go.
Wow, he went too far.
Oh
what the-
Gosh, nice.
It's set point for Conflict over Joey Fury. This is the game to get into the match arena.
Yeah, but that was weird though. Just the regular
throw. Yeah. I mean, he's sick of being tackled.
Uncharacteristic.
Damn, no!
Nice.
Delayed hop.
That's the hard read from Joey.
This wall's inside again. No, if he punched correctly, he would have had him.
Nice hit, confirmed the 1-1-1.
Bounce! Oh! Off the wall!
tried.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
That was a nice try. That was a
And he's
nice
out of range. He's out of range.
He's killing it.
Easy.
He's stepping on the gas and he's gonna get killed for it. He's gonna die. It's gonna be enough damage, right? Right?
Of course.
Think
He has
so.
Tiny
no
Pixel,
health.
Marduk, you're dead. Final round. Joey Fury conflict. Who's staying in the tournament?
Oh my god.
And foot on the gas and he died for it?
Of course.
Oh.
That's why you hit the brakes against Marduk, man. Oh, he's dying so fast.
Oh my
8 seconds. He lost like 70%.
This
Oh
song
my gosh,
sucks!
The song really sucks.
Oh my.
A lot of lows now coming off the conflict.
Get it out of here.
Too
This is
many.
Beat his ass, Joey. This song sucks. Moving on. Nice try, conflict. I was your fan until that happened. You know. Damn, that song is annoying. Boy, oh boy. Joey Fury making it into the match arena. Congratulations, Joey Fury, into the top 4. Had a hard path today.
And that was a good
boy.
match from conflict as well. Unfortunately, just out of the top 4, out of the money, but
Hey.
nice showing, nice showing.
Conflict's the definition of wild card, right? Like in the entire ICFC, he can beat literally every single person that enters the tournament. So when he puts it together in one day, like he wins the tournament. He's won an ICFC before. You just never know what's gonna happen, and it's always close, right? I always make fun of him for like it's always gonna go final round with conflict. It's final round there, right? He had a big lead and everything,
Wow.
but
Yeah, I mean, look at this last 2 sets. He lost, but he lost both of them 2-1, right? Not necessarily easy sets, so.
wow, he had Cuddlecore and then Joey back to back, and he almost beat both of them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
One day, one
can't,
day.
You can't hang your head from those 2 losses, right? You
Hell
losing to
no.
Cuddlecore and Joey, both top 8 placers, always basically, right? They're definitely in the standings. They're gonna probably be at the finals as well. So
That's actually
conflict.
interesting. I think Joey Fury and PhiDX are gonna be at Red Bull Kumite in the LCQ.
And Cuddlecore is in it,
But
and
specifically,
Acumajor.
Joey PhiDX, you know, like they might actually have to play in the finals of that qualifier to get the last spot in Kumite. Like that's a potential outcome there. So that's pretty wild that we might get a preview of one of those matches here now. And obviously both players will be thinking about that when they play this match, like how much data, or like do they not care about the data at this time, you know?
Right.
PhiDX like, let's slow down and let me get out of pools offline, all right?
Then there you go, PhiDX. PhiDX keeping it smart, right? Not putting himself in winners grand finals against Joey Fury in LCQs.
Nah, keep
LCQ
hyping him up. Keep
And
hyping him up.
You gotta remember, LCQs in general are a bloodbath.
It is.
Because
Yeah.
you know, people are like, all right, well, LCQ stands for last chance. And
I love
so it's like you're
LCQ.
screwed if you don't make
I
it,
love
right?
it.
I love LCQs, but at the same time, they are stressful as all hell. And they're fun to watch when you're not participating in them.
Agreed.
Or when you get eliminated. By the time you get eliminated and you stop caring, then it's fun to watch again. But for a little while after you get eliminated, you're pissed. You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's
This
kind of
all
sad
just
to
so
see
fun.
people like take L's, but at the same time, it's a learning experience, right? Like,
I
you
mean,
know.
look,
L for
listen.
learning.
Look at the chat.
They asked for learning.
Shayon just said, Reno, tell us about it. We
That's messed
recognize,
up, man.
yeah, we recognize how LCQs do a man when we can bring up Reno every single time we talk about LCQs because
Oh.
You know
he's
that the rest of Reno's life now. He needs
Jeez.
something else more drastic to happen than something to somebody else so that people stop
Or-
talking about Reno.
That's on his
or he
Tinder.
needs,
Yeah.
or he needs to go to Red Bull Kumite and win that LCQ.
That would be sick.
Ooh.
Or he
Imagine.
should go to Red Bull Kumite and lose in the grand finals of the LCQ.
That's not as sick. That's messed up. That's just really mean.
Why would
No,
you say
but like,
that?
but I'd say
Why?
like it would just add to the legacy, you know?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't
The
take
legacy?
Away, it wouldn't take away his legacy of getting owned up in 9 LCQs in the same day.
Oh, man.
It could be the Big Tent, you know? I don't know.
The Big Ten.
Damn, that was
Oh
tight.
my gosh.
Oh man, this is a winner's final, first to 3. Cuddlecore versus Acumajor, and as I mentioned, you know, I think Cuddlecore's had his number, but Acumajor's playing really well today.
What a great block and punish.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
And then the
That's
hard
good.
read, held down back, blocked the low, easy punish. Acumajor taking that first round pretty quickly.
Reno's like, I don't have to take this. He's in the chat.
That's true. He
He's
doesn't
got
have
a
to take
sword too. He's about to shoot everybody in the chat.
Shayon said it first.
Jayon said it.
Get him.
Nice.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh, nice step back, but a little too far. Cuddlecore using that rocket feet.
That's a really cool throw.
Hey.
Damn, spice. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
They're just trading blows.
3. Fight.
Slow play here.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the way Acumajor wants to play mainly because Cuddlecore, when she plays her speed, it's
Nice.
really hard to deal with. I mean, that's the reason why her defense is so good too. When she can get those low parries, she can start her. Wow.
I thought that was gonna hit.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
the spacing was so good from Cuddle on that one.
And she's in a great position now. Acumajor just back to the wall.
Comes the power crush.
Huge life lead too.
Oh boy. But still so much life to make up here. Just finish this string. What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
Reijisu.
Ah!
He's gonna blue stuff.
Oh,
Not gonna get a chance to. Man, beautiful.
Round 4.
7 win streak in jeopardy.
Oof.
Oh, counter. What the heck? Interesting. Maybe if she got it, if she back would have caught the whole thing on the back.
For the delay, yeah, for the like soccer kick.
Yeah, man, he's walking nicely here.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gotten a few of those walks every now and then, but it's always been
Wow,
in
he
the worst
got it.
spots. But he got
Ooh.
that.
Wow.
This does not look good for Cuddle.
Long
It's
set,
still
though.
anybody's game.
Fight.
Final round for game 1. They trade. Oh, what a bad trade for Cuddlecore. It's what Acumajor needed though.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian with the wall.
Damn.
And she's swinging off that wall. She's like, get me out of here.
Yeah, Acumajor is trying to go for the
step
kill
out
right
of
now.
there.
Of course.
Oh, timing!
At
Wow.
that time, he actually was crazy.
Yeah.
Acumajor waited it out and just was able to clip Cuddlecore when she came in. That's pretty interesting too, because Cuddlecore is not usually the one to get clipped in those situations. She's the one that's closing the distance. So Acumajor swinging back at there is pretty impressive.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scary though.
Got backed up to the
Scary.
wall a few times.
yeah, back to wall against Brian, you gotta deal with the back 4, you gotta deal with the taunt, you know, and all the the hatch kicks are just more free, right? It's scarier. It's just a terrible place to be against Brian specifically. Against all characters, obviously, but Brian specifically is bad news.
Yeah.
But Acumajor's playing good today, man. Gets the first game against Cuddle here. Let's see if he can keep that momentum going. He got a real lucky trade that final round to start things off that got him to the wall immediately with the combo, right? So without that, maybe things would have been different. We'll see what Cuddlecore changes up here. But, you know, the thing that I think was most interesting, it looks like Acumajor has more anti-Elisa, right? Like the sidewalks that we saw there a couple times were stuff that I didn't see in their previous sets.
Yeah. He's using 444 really well to stop her fly forward motion, because if she hits a button, it's a counter hit. If she's floating, it's a tailspin instantly. So we'll see
Smart.
what happens. Yeah.
Smart choices.
Damn, you guys are missing speed kicks in the chat? Hit him up on Twitter. He's always there.
Yeah, according to Suiken, his Twitter handle is something faker or something.
What? I didn't say anything about his Twitter handle. What? Why you have to put words about it?
For sure.
Post the video.
For
Post the video.
sure.
Post the video.
100%.
Okay.
Speaking's Twitter account is @faker.
That these
What?
these nuts.
Oh, boy. Damn, K30 in the chat saying he misses Chetty tournament matches.
Don't we all though?
Of course.
Yeah.
We don't have that Paul player to,
Fight.
get
It's not
pissed
the
about.
same.
Ooh.
You know, even with like glaciating with Paul, you know, like it's very good, but it's not the same as Chetty's Paul was. Because Chetty, you know, he's gonna death fist you. You know, glaciating, he's just gonna beat you clean.
Yeah, it's messed up too, because Chet doesn't like those weak ass jabs, but he uses them so well. But he only wants moves that spark.
Nice
step.
step.
Yeah.
Look at the walks, I'm telling you, dude, these walks are clutch.
But can
Hatchetty.
Acumajor get a
Don't say that,
better
Rip.
combo in the back after 3? Can he get 3-3-2?
I don't
Get a
know.
launch.
Maybe it depends on the angle.
That used to be a thing. What the hell? Finishing the stream, but Cuddlecore gets counted by the last. I haven't seen that counted animation ever.
Yeah.
Ace Bunny says 3-3-2 works.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes, because Acumajor has walked a ton, but he's always gone for 3-2-1-2.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just not confident that it's gonna hit.
Damage. What? Why did you do a single jab? Weird.
He's probably trying to check the rage drive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But he has
Single
more
j-
frames than that.
These single jabs are gonna get scary. Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, he's doing he definitely has watched Cuddle's video.
He's lost to her plenty. He doesn't have to have watched the match. He's been in them.
Right? I mean, Cuddle is like one of the best players, of course, you know, here at ICFC, and you know, it's gonna happen when someone's gonna keep watching the videos, gotta see how to beat the person.
Yep. Wow, he had the duck too. He's choking it up right now.
Uh-oh.
This is an opportunity for Cuddle. Acumajor had a few opportunities to launch it there and didn't take any of them.
Hey, no walls. I just realized.
Cuddle picked it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what you prefer. No Brian walls, and then also at least as good as our movement with backdashing and sidestepping.
Oh my God!
That is gonna stand here for me. I'm one of the best Brians in America. Taunt, jet, upper, Acumajor with an exclamation mark to close out game 2 there. Damn. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But that was so good though, because what happened leading up to that, it just felt like Acumajor was just stuffing out any of her attempts to try to get any offense going. And so she was like, all right, maybe I'll just wait for him to do something. And then, okay, I'll do taunt.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, on an infinite stage, we were just talking about Elisa's movement, right? She can just backdash away, but for Brian play, just like, screw this, walk up, you know, like, dude, that was tight.
He did, yeah. He asserted himself too after we made that comment. No walls. Oh, okay, we don't have to worry.
And it's also not Cuddle's style either, right? She's not even though she's an open stage, it's not her style to backdash and try to stay away from Brian's, right? She's gonna stay in the face and try to, you know, put her pressure on. But
Stays in the pocket.
That was Acumajor's defense and offense kind of combined to handle that.
Where's Acumajor in the standings right now?
He's moving on up, dude. He's flying up.
Yeah, because he entered kind of late, right? So, but
yeah, he's already in top 5. He's chilling.
5th place.
He's moving up. He's trying to bump everyone else out. He's like, get out of my way.
Dang, Fear, Joe Crush, only a few points away. PhiDX, oh my God, PhiDX is in a bad spot right now.
Well, PhiDX is okay right now because he's in the top 4, but Donkey Zong is not in the top 4. So, but he's in space,
that's
and
wild.
it will help PhiDX also go over Joe Crush, go over Fear. So. Pretty close, man. Acumajor, PhiDX are gonna move up quite a lot actually after this. So
yeah,
this is a good tournament for those guys.
Good point, Run. Oh,
the Xiaoyu.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
The long set.
Yeah, so she has to win the next 3 matches. Gonna be tough. Forgotten Realm is not the best stage for. Man, actually not for either.
It's not
really,
bad for either.
Yeah. I think Acumajor knows this matchup pretty well. If I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. I mean,
JT Chinoy is still up there too, right?
Yeah, and his thing is like pretty good.
I know JT does not like this matchup.
Yeah, that's what
well, what I also remember is that because he said that Take used to beat him up with Brian all the time.
Yeah, because he's a Brian player.
Yeah.
That was back then when he was a Brian player.
Yeah.
That's all he's ever been.
And he became a Kazumi player.
Nope.
And the Rip stopped acknowledging his existence after that.
Wow. What?
Oh, dance on.
Oh, look at the
Let's
combo.
go. Combos.
Oh, yeah, this is
To the wall.
Hey.
Don't tech.
Don't tech. Oh,
she
Oh my God.
no way.
Team in this floor too.
Hot damn.
And no tech on the throw. And that actually caused a floor break, which I did not know.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That was cool. Dude!
Acumajor's probably at home. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, he's like, that's the first time that's happened.
Nah, he did it.
That was a taunt. That was a taunt.
That was a taunt, yeah. He didn't mean to get the throw, but
He meant to throw.
Well, but he's definitely hit that throw a few times on the stage because if he's messed up taunt before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See right there. Yeah, see.
He's messed it up plenty.
Dude, he is dominating right now.
Cuddle has Rage Art though, so maybe.
Not much health here. Got Brian
Yeah.
against the wall. This could be an
Too
opportunity.
much.
You're right.
Oh. Dude, Acumajor 3-0 in Cuddle Core?
Would be a surprise.
You shut your mouth over there. It's not done yet.
It's not over till it's over.
But it's looking
Ah.
rough.
I'm telling you, man. The way he beat me today,
Oh
6
my
rounds straight, I was
God.
like, what the hell, bro? Acumajor came to play. He's gonna go
What is
again.
going
Perfect.
on?
Another exclamation. Acumajor going to grand finals over Cuddlecore. Wow. 3-0. Damn. I thought that
Wow.
Cuz had the
He's over here,
advantage in this
officer.
matchup.
He's over here. Get him.
Bro,
Wow.
that was insane.
That was good.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause
Acumajor.
it's not like crazy to see Acumajor do that. It's just against Cuddlecore.
That's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
the bar. because we know Acumajor's hella good. Him hitting top jet upper is not surprising. Him hitting top jet upper against Cuddlecore in situations like that, or any of those taunts is like it's wild. And 3-0 too.
Given the history that they have specifically, you would expect it like if he's gonna win, it's gonna be a close set, like 3-2, 3-1 or something maybe, but close games. That was not like that, and even the switch, right? Cuddle tried out the Elisa here, which is a good, tried out the Ling Xiaoyu here, which is a good strategy, I think, because, it's still early in the tournament. You're not in grand finals yet. It's risky to switch in grand finals, I feel like. So get some data now, right? So now he knows the Ling Xiaoyu matchup pretty well. But we'll see what she decides later. She is in the loser bracket. You see her down there waiting for the winner now between PhiDX and Joey Fury. So she's got to switch gears and focus on that matchup, right? Because that's her next opponent.
Let's just throw the whole Red Bull Kumite thing in here, because let's pretend this is the winners final, the grand finals of the LCQ, and then they win, that they get to play a person who's actually invited.
Shit!
Oh, true.
It's all happened. Damn, is Acumajor going to Red Bull Kumite LCQ? I hope so, because he's playing really good this week. If you guys don't know, Red Bull LCQ, it's in Las Vegas next weekend. So it's going to be a wild tournament. There's a lot of invited players for multiple games: Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear.
There's still one more person left that they haven't announced for.
An unannounced player, right? Which everyone is assuming is going to be probably Arslan Ash. But you never know. Maybe it's JDCR because he was at the Tekken Mansion, right? With Red Bull. So we'll see what they announce. But regardless, it's going to be a crazy tournament. We already know that Ni is going to be there. In person, offline, again, booked from Thailand, Anakin, Cuddlecore. It's pretty wild. So should be very fun. That's next weekend. I'll be.
Don't forget Super Akuma.
Super Akuma. That's the one. I knew there's someone else forgetting. That was really big. Yeah. Personally, I want Super Akuma to win the thing, just because I think it'd be cool. Like offline, and like Akuma wins again. Like, oh, y'all forgot, huh? Y'all forgot. That would be tight.
It's gonna be wild, dude. Just because I feel like for this tournament, for that tournament specifically, it's gonna be like clashes of styles that haven't seen each other in so long, So like, how did all these styles grow throughout this, kind of pandemic-y years, right? So like, how did NA do? How did NA grow? Well, we grew Cuddlecore into a monster, but she was a monster before. But
of course.
It's like that.
Cut's been killing it forever, right? Like you got to go back to like E-League. I remember when she beat Anakin in E-League. That was when I was first like, dog. She beat him like multiple times. Like this is legit. Yeah. This isn't like a fluke.
She carried her team. That round where everyone was like, "Oh, that's Anakin's team. Oh, they're gonna win easy, right?" Or not easy, but it's like, "Oh,
Jimmy's team.
Jimmy's gonna have to do all the way." And Cuddle's like, "No, I'm the captain. Don't you worry about me first."
Yeah, it was sick. And then of course she went to the LCQ in Amsterdam and did well there. So it's been a crazy run for Cuds. But when I was bringing that up though, it's because like also you got guys like Gan, right? Who's like, I feel like Japan is DLC country, where they only play DLC characters that came out in the last couple of years that we haven't seen them play. So it's gonna be so many. Like, how is Super Akuma's Akuma now looking, since he's only been playing online and whatever. So
I feel like
a lot of interesting stories.
I think I'm really excited to see Gen for sure. Like, excuse me. Yeah, been watching him stream and play and do all these other great tournaments right now. He's like really on, and he was just on Harada's bar not too long ago. I had a good story about him and his father and stuff like that. So definitely check it out.
Oh, Joey got caught a big counter in here. PhiDX needed it. These guys have been playing a lot lately, right?
Yeah.
And I think PhiDX has been getting coaching from Joey too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he hasn't been able to slay his master yet, right? Like he's like, damn it.
Yeah. Slay his master.
You gotta do it, man. You gotta be like Fang Wei,
Fang Wei, yeah. I was gonna say like Fang or Kill Bill. Yeah.
You gotta surpass the teacher, man.
But then if you do it like Fang, you gotta kill your teacher and then pretend like you never learned anything.
Yeah.
Never my teacher. Leave his body behind him.
Yeah, you gotta talk trash about their philosophies. Like, he was wrong all along. My way is the right way.
This guy said pick Marduk and tackle. What?
Whoa.
He's actually looking real smart right now.
Uh-oh.
No.
Back throw.
Yeah.
That's the mix.
I mean,
Hold up, you can block the down forward one. But if they do the throw, you're getting back thrown.
I mean, just that situation in itself, so advantageous for Marduk. And honestly, that's kind of something I feel. I don't know if this is true, but it feels like that's something Marduk has not had in previous Tekkens. It's like a super strong Oki tech trap game. I mean, I could totally be wrong about that because I haven't played a good Marduk.
Neutral, right?
Yeah.
There was like a couple I felt like, but like nothing like this. This is definitely the strongest it's ever been. Especially, and it stands out here because other characters don't have it.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Like, he always had the tackles as part of his Oki, you know? Like, oh, you Tekken? Well, those tackles guaranteed, you know?
I wonder if Marduk's, like, since Marduk came out in Japanese arcades, I wonder if he causes just as many fist fights as he did back in the day.
Wait, what?
What, in
Tekken 4,
Japan?
you know, Tekken 4 Marduk was definitely a fight starter in the arcades.
Marduk?
I feel like Tekken 7 Marduk is pretty close too.
Damn, Josh should come back with this
Wow.
Marduk. That would be so tight.
Damn. He get to cosplay as Marduk.
Damn, he can now too.
He can. He's like buff.
Buff.
Yeah.
Marduk buff.
Jaha, have you not seen Jaha before? He's
ever seen
like
Jaha?
the buffest Asian I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Yeah. He's like huge. He's like
Yeah.
so buff that his head looks small. You know, that kind of buff.
He's like 5'5", but he's super buff.
What? That's that's
No,
amazing.
He's at 5'5".
That's amazing.
Suiken's gonna get beat up by Jaha. next
Suiken's
time.
going thrown into a pool. You know,
I know.
like,
Next time
no.
Jaha sees Suiken, he's just gonna put him in the torture rack.
Torch track is a great move. Oh man. But this is going as expected. Joey Fury getting the first game against PhiDX here.
First two, right? So it's not even losers final. So
Yeah.
how much PhiDX can do here other than, I don't know, just like try to figure out how to way to trick your master into losing.
I think he's got to jump against the tackle.
Hasn't he tried that before though?
I don't know.
It's the thing is that his jump is too floaty, where it doesn't have that same like jump back property as like other characters, right? Where
Yeah.
you
It's
want
like
people to
it
land
hangs.
fast.
No,
enough
that's what I'm
to-
saying though. But I'm just saying like I think that's better. Like you're not gonna get a launch or anything. Like when I try to jump back now, it's harder to time than it used to be, right? Because the landing part of it hits me a lot. But I feel if you have a floatier jump, you're not gonna get like a launcher off it, but it just gets you out of the situation rather than trying to break the tackle and getting hit by it. Because he's getting hit by it a lot.
Yeah.
That's always been his issue though. He gets hit by
Exactly.
tackles all the
But
time.
that's why you should try something else, like jump back. You know, just jump back and just like I'm not doing it.
I feel like he's tried that before though, and I feel like it just
Yeah.
didn't
And
work.
plus, that's
'Cause-
not his style. I don't think that's his style either. The jump back.
I mean,
I'm
he
just saying
should.
it's like a situation thing though. You know.
You know who he should just watch then is Ace Unlimited. You guys see Ace Unlimited?
Yeah,
play?
he always does that shit.
He jumps back like crazy, and at a certain point, you're just like, damn, that's a strat.
Yeah.
Like usually when you see Tekken players jump back, that's a mistake.
You know, when I played Joonya today, right, is when I only realized he's probably been doing it for me forever. But when I go into Crowd Dash mix up, he jumps back with Lies. I'm like, shit, what do I do? It's
good.
I don't know what.
So
exactly.
good.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, just jumping back, it opens up the doors.
I mean, jump back is not necessarily an option that you would see
Wow.
smart Tekken players use, but it's still an option that people can use and utilize well. Ace Unlimited is like the perfect example because a lot of his jump backs, while they look like mistakes, he punished people for trying to punish his jump back.
Exactly.
So I mean, I don't see PhiDX being able to do that against tackles because I feel like he's just not even seeing when the tackles are coming.
Yeah. Hey.
Just trading pokes.
Time. Man,
Huh?
wants the big stuff? Tackle, of course.
Yeah, I mean that one just looked like so
Ooh.
right in his face
Nope.
too.
It was from far away, that tackle, I felt like. He had a lot of time to react to that one.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
Good.
Could have got something bigger. Yeah, just
Yeah.
smash two.
Just match two.
Smash two.
Damn.
Oh, that's. Oh, he tried it again.
Yeah, he's getting wild.
Twice
throw.
the lightning screw. I like it.
Woo!
Damn,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
Too far.
Oh my god. That
It's a big ass
radar
sword.
is so-
5 seconds. Do it again.
What do you
Jump
do?
back.
Oh my god, I did it!
God.
I was so scared.
That was so scary,
I was
actually.
so scared.
Could have lost. 100% could have lost for doing that forward too.
Yeah, if Joey had just blocked it too, would have punished it.
Yeah. That was too intense. Playing with my
Ooh.
heart.
Good punish there from Joey. PhiDX taking advantage and nice. Again.
Dang. B-Trunks.
Oh
Nice.
gosh!
PhiDX fighting back here. Mashing that two.
Yeah, he's getting it.
Damn, that was a whiff
Wow.
punish.
Good.
Oh,
Too far from the wall, but got the pressure here. This is what he needs to keep Joey here somehow. That's
Wow. It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, never mind. Run away.
You got the lead. You got.
Push
No,
him,
no.
push
Keep him at the wall.
Oh, yeah,
Pressure. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh no!
new.
Here comes the throw.
Gotta be careful.
You had
Oh! Guys, still
Got
got it.
him.
Holy moly.
All right, PhiDX.
Good finish.
So just what's gonna happen at the LCQ. 1-1.
I can see it now.
Dude, talking about the
Right.
LCQ with those guys there, man, makes me not want to play it. Play there.
Are you gonna be playing too?
I signed up for the last.
Ooh, Suiken's gonna be there. Somebody said that JDCR is going for the LCQ, so maybe that last spot is not JD, and maybe he'll be at the LCQ there, which would be cool. I heard Shadow's also in that LCQ. That LCQ is gonna be one of the most competitive offline tournaments we've seen in a minute.
Yeah.
Just by itself before we get to their main event, right? So it's
Yeah.
gonna
I'll
fun.
be IRL streaming the matches out there too this weekend.
Sick.
Well, next week if
What stream?
My stream,
Channel.
Suiken user. Yeah, my
Suiken
channel.
user.
Yeah,
SUIKEN user.
Mm-hmm.
No underscores or nothing.
No.
Suiken user, all one word. Go follow it now so that you guys can watch the live matches from Kumite. Because I don't know if they're streaming them actually. So you might have to watch an IRL stream to catch the matches.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's in the
definitely want to
chat.
catch the matches not on stream if they are. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna
yeah.
be so many good players, and you know, it's so many. It's like a tournament's amazing, but missing out on like maybe Knee versus Gen offline or something, you know, or maybe Arson if he is there, you know, the final person versus you know Knee. Come
Yeah.
on now, like
Wow.
I kind of.
Oh, can you buy tickets just to be a spectator?
I think
Or no?
spectating is free.
Oh, even
Spectating's
better.
free?
I think yeah,
Yeah.
spectating is free if I remember correctly.
So you can go
Wow.
go to the venue.
It's just if you are playing, you have to pay for the ticket, and you know. all
Oh,
that stuff.
dope!
All right, all right.
Definitely gonna go down.
Yeah.
Damn, we gotta go karaoke.
Let's go.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh
Let's
my
go.
god, dude.
Yo,
Hey,
Mike,
I
you
wanna
gotta
go
come now.
eat.
MYK, come so we can go karaoke.
I'm telling you, I told
Yes.
Mike, you know, like we gotta hit a buffet. Mizzy knows the spots. She knows
The
the spots.
buffets. Ooh,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Bacchanal. Let's go.
Bit.
Level.
Down back
Yeah.
to counter. To the wall we go.
Ooh, nice dude.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
no.
opportunity. All right. This is going to be big. Let's see if he can get him to the wall here. Oh, he does. Too far with the combo. Just a little bit. One hit too many.
Damn. Keep Joey there, or else he's
Oh,
gonna choose. No!
no.
He did something though. He
Of
still did
course.
something.
Mike said he's going. He'll drive there Saturday afternoon.
Nice. Can Mike sing? I'm excited.
Mike is like, he's a master singer.
What?
Yeah.
Now I gotta see this.
We got to set up the karaoke.
Yeah.
He's really good with a hot dog in his
Master
mouth, too.
singer?
Yeah,
Of course. Have you not? Dude, me and Mike were singing, what was that damn song from Armageddon with Aerosmith?
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Yeah, see that?
That was so good.
Exactly. What's the next line, Ricky?
Don't wanna close my
That was amazing. Thank you. I'm energized.
The lyric was actually.
Hey, you
Don't want to fall asleep,
complicated.
bro. You said the same line again. She said it all louder.
I know. Oh my
my
god.
God,
Here we
yeah.
go, though. PhiDX in trouble.
Was I as good as Mike at least?
You might be better.
Listen,
All the
Back body
masterpieces.
drop. Okay, Joey,
Yes.
looking to go to top 3 here.
Oh, and then we had Joey versus Cuddle possibly. Oh my god.
I'm just impressed with the way Ricky like forced those notes out of his nose. That was cool.
well, that was out of his nose? It definitely did
How
not
do you
feel
keep your mouth as small as your nostrils? That's impressive, too.
Oh no, we're going to final.
Final round.
Final. Oh my god.
I thought you needed a big mouth to do Aerosmith songs.
That's what I try to do too. The last hit.
Let it all swing out.
Oh
Big
my
lead.
gosh, this is
Oh,
happening
the
way too
spear.
fast.
Damn.
But if any character can make a
Oh,
crazy
no.
comeback, it's Mr. Marduk.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Is this
god,
it?
man.
It's not over. Oki guess. Oki guess.
Not yet,
Oh,
not yet.
yeah.
No.
Is he dead?
He's not dead. He's not
No
dead.
way, no way. What
Wait,
the?
you know
Oh
what?
my
Oh
god.
my
Is he
yeah.
dead? PhiDX's game to lose, and I didn't even know it. Man, oh man.
Wow. Just turned it around like that. Well, to be fair, it was a really close fight, but wow.
That was real close, and then right when Rip was like, Joey has the character to make this comeback, he made that comeback. He's like, I'll show you how to make this comeback with Mario. I mean, he did not say a lie. He did not say anything false.
All you guys bet on PhiDX? Sorry.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, because I felt that too. I was like, as soon as PhiDX was like he wanted to win and he whipped that grab, I was like, oh, he wants to run away because he's afraid right now. Because he just whipped big. Oh, and then
Jay Chotpa says all he had to do was block. That is not true. That's Marduk. He don't care if you block it. You know?
Yeah.
He's gonna find a way to kill you anyway. So that means Joey Fury makes it in the top 3. PhiDX unfortunately falls at 4th place here. Joey Fury versus Cuddlecore next. Losers final of the tournament first to 3 games here. Winner gets Acumajor, who has been playing ridiculous today in the grand finals. Man. Yeah, we got a clip. I don't want to miss a thing. Nice.
Hey, that's gonna be my new alert. Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah, I might use that too, to be honest. Oh man, that was tight, dude. That was a brutal loss for PhiDX though, man.
And that,
like literally
that one hella hurts.
living that nightmare, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, but that's exactly it. Against Marduk though, you have to be careful of that.
Yeah.
And Joey cut the combo short for the Oki specifically because he knew, like, if I do this much of a combo, and then with this rage, if I get the Oki correctly, I can potentially kill here. And that's what it's about, right? So Joey had that all calculated right from the first down back 2 counter that he hit.
Yeah, especially too, because right when he did that Oki setup, right, the throw, he already got hit with the back throw, right? So he can't. So he knows all the options where he can get hit by, but he just chose wrong, right? He got ground throw, and even that ground throw is not guaranteed, and it's still a 50-50. He guessed wrong there too, or he didn't press the button, not expecting the ground throw, whatever the case may be. But that hurts.
You hate to see it, but honestly, it's part of the game. When you play against Marduk, it's crazy.
Maybe it's the long con, dude. Maybe PhiDX was like, I could beat this guy. Let me not show my
He's
hands.
wanna
Saving
give him
that
a
shit for
glimmer
nationals,
of-
aka
yeah.
LCQ.
Glimmer of hope.
Let me save that for LCQ when I really need the victories.
Oh man.
I doubt PhiDX is like that. PhiDX is probably like, damn it, man, I should have won.
PhiDX in the chat says, I didn't act upon what I wanted to. Honestly, not mad. Translated, I'm pissed.
I'm pissed.
And
I know, missing the
so
spacing
fucking angry
and everything.
See you at the LCQ, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ever like, if you say like, oh, you're not mad around us after a tournament loss, that's when we are like, oh, you're hella mad.
Yeah.
Oh, but that man, huh? Damn.
Look,
It was like that.
It's okay. You're amongst friends. Well, except Rip. I mean, he seems like to not like you.
What are you talking about, dude? I didn't even do anything that time.
I don't know, man.
No, you're amongst friends when you have to listen to them explain how they lost in the tournament for 5 minutes. Dude, that's a classic when you have locals and like, who'd you lose to? And then they explain for 5 minutes how they lost to Armaku or something. And it's like, damn, man, yeah, that. All right, I'll go play my match now. Damn, that did a lot.
Wow.
What the
Yeah, I
hell?
didn't think that was gonna kill either. Was that a command grab?
Yeah, it was.
That's one break. Yeah.
Oh, the fakie.
Man, you just gave me all these memories of like losing in tournament and talking to people afterwards.
Yeah, because you have to vent.
Yeah.
Everyone
But
has
it's
to
not
vent.
even just that. Like it's like the BL thing, you know, when you just there's groups of your friends standing around, you walk up to them,
Oh,
and they
yeah,
go, "How'd you do?" You know?
Yeah, BL only stands around you after you beat someone that everyone didn't think he was gonna beat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, BL, how'd you do against Chetty? Yeah, I beat him 2-0. Oh, really?
Yeah, it was no big deal. Yeah, it was no big deal. That's BL status, man. I was like, and you know, it's like at a certain point, I started realizing where it's like, all right, BL, who'd you beat?
I'm on your strat, standing next to us after your match. You wouldn't come if you
He
lost.
wants us to ask him.
Exactly.
Oof.
Yeah, final
I
round
see.
here. These two, I'm sure. I mean, obviously, these two have played a ton,
Yeah.
but it's like I never know which way these matches go. It always feels just every day it's a new match. There's no like pattern between these two. It feels like just whoever's on this day is gonna win. Right now, I don't even know who's on.
Wow, he knew that. See that? He had that situation scouted. Oh, guess like PhiDX. Damn.
Guessed right.
Ooh, nice.
Cuddle with the pressure. Now this is good.
But if any character can make this kind of a comeback,
Get out of here. Cuddle was like,
Nice
no,
one, Cuddle.
I'm going in.
Cuddle made sure to get the kill before you
That's
can finish
fun.
the sentence.
oh, it's funny because it's like the
That's
same angle of the stage and everything. I was like, oh. Oh man, well, Joey didn't do the down back two this time. It would have worked, you know. Nice try, but Cuddlecore getting the first one here. First to 3, losers final. Man, I still can't believe Acumajor is sitting in grand finals. And you know, which is pretty ridiculous. Because of course, in a couple weeks, he's gonna be part of the team for the West Coast in that exhibition versus the Midwest. So, Acumajor looking this sharp going into that. That's good for him at Red Bull Kumite if he's going for that. It's good for that. The team for the West Coast.
Yeah, it's good for Avery. Avery's probably like play more League of Legends now.
I know.
Don't have to
Damn.
practice because Acumajor's gonna carry me.
Craziness.
That's so funny.
Remember, like when they were put on the same team and didn't even use the Discord, and then the East Coast team, I think last time when they were playing, they were all in the Discord talking, gelling,
Giving each other strats
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pumping each other up.
Yeah, and I was all like, yeah, this is gonna happen again. The team up.
No, but they used the Discord eventually just to be like, Binching! Thank you for winning!
Carry
like
us, carry.
just giving
Carry us.
just cheering for Binching. That's it. That Discord was just a Binching fanboy
Oh my god.
room for the rest of the team. Violet Systems here, Cuddlecore, Joey Fury.
What up, Kane?
Joey sticking with the Marduk.
Oh yeah. I think this is the character he prefers against her. Although he's also used Fakuram in the past against her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Joey's kind of narrowed down his character choices again, right? You don't see very many Fangs anymore. Like, when was the last time you saw his Fang?
Couple weeks now, yeah. It's been a minute for sure.
I think Joey's back in the Craig phase.
I mean, it's also like it's LCQ time, right? So you kind of gotta practice up the main guns. Or keep them hidden.
Also true. You think Joey's a save for nationals kind of guy though?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's a sandbagger and everything too.
A sandbagger? Damn.
Damn.
What? Joey Fury's a sandbagger?
Yeah,
That's
what do you think
derogatory.
he learned that from us? He learned it from us.
I don't know about any of that.
Yeah,
I'm not a sandbagger. How do you learn it from me? You're a
I learned
sandbagger, Suiken.
sandbagging from you, Rip. You stupid bitch. Like you
Please.
taught me that.
Damn, what are you? I've never in my life sandbagged.
Yes, shut up. Yes, you have. What are you talking
What? I just played that badly.
That's what I'm like too. I've never sandbagged in my life. So I just don't care.
Well, I mean,
Is
I'm
it-
talking to Rip. I know you don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip's never sandbagged
uh-oh.
either. He just sucks.
Yeah. And then in tournament, I'm good all of a sudden. You know,
Yeah.
like enter the sandbag. My favorite Metallica song.
Yeah, it's real. Sandbagging is so real. Like, I mean, especially offline, but I don't know about online. You know, obviously it's different or changed a little bit.
Wait, did you say sandbag online?
No,
Yeah,
I
what
said
the-
it's different from off. You know, obviously a lot of people don't experience sandbagging online.
I see.
I don't know. I feel like my entire ranked experience has been this one big sandbag.
You're a scrub.
Yeah. Dude, Joey's landing so many of these up forward threes, and
Yeah.
he keeps doing down back super Oki, but Cuddle's not doing the fly up anymore, right? So he's just kind of whipping, getting hit every time.
It's a 4-4.
Ooh,
Whatever.
I see.
You're right. It looks like a move that should be in a 4-3, you know?
Yeah, it's a
Oh my
4-3.
God,
That's
he caught her right there.
knee though that I hate. Oh, is he gonna
Yeah.
kill? He's gonna kill.
Look at his life.
Yeah, I think so. Oh wait, that's a kill, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Ella.
Ella.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Magic.
Nice
I'll
early
find.
combo. Ooh.
Man, she tried for that magic 14. That was a really good dash in space range for it. Mm. 1+2, okay. Wow, beat the power crush.
Oh, hit him a
Wow. Oh wow.
Block. Not a natural. He was smart not to finish there. Doesn't get the wall.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, Cuddle looking to go up 2-0. This could be big. Joey needs to tie it up here.
Yeah. Nice
Nice.
block. Man, Cuddle uses that down 3 at ranges where you wouldn't expect it. But that's where Joey's finally expecting it now. Oh, trying to get
Going
the
sideways, yeah.
Sideways, yeah.
Try to do something funky. It's a good spot for Joey, though. Yeah, run up, standing forward. Nope, no dice.
Ooh,
Good
There's a
block.
launch.
And Joey has been on point with that down 3 block.
Yeah.
Man, that was a very important round for Joey there. Like, you know, coming back from a 2-0 cuddle lead would be very, very difficult, but tying to make it 1-1, much better. Now they just play a standard first to 2. You know, momentum's kind of evened out. Cuddle's looking a lot more comfortable now, too. I feel like the last couple times they played, Joey's had the edge in the set. So
Yeah.
it's good to see Cuddle's kind of figured out a little bit more of how to deal with this Marduk. Because that's definitely what Joey's been getting her with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's so hard to adjust from offline to online sometimes, especially, you've been so dominant. Everyone's looking out for you. You're newly acquired from a big sponsorship, and everyone's just eyes on you. And then, coming offline, then coming off like a performance, like not a winning performance, but then coming back online. I can imagine what's going through her mind, like trying to juggle between offline and online. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, Joey's doing the same thing too, right? They've both been to the same offline things. It feels like. I feel like
Yeah,
they're both
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, that's
playing
true.
online and offline at the same rate.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting though, right? Because we see because what just happened? Kumite in Tennessee, right?
Yeah,
And-
but Joey wasn't there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joey-
neither of these players were.
No,
right?
Cuddle
No,
was.
Cuddle was.
Oh, Cuddle was.
Cuddle
That's right.
there.
I forgot. Yeah. I remember just watching it and seeing some things. I was like, man, they're dropping their combos offline.
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly.
You know
what
what I
was
think
thinking.
everyone forgot about? Everyone forgot about the PlayStation experience.
Yep.
You know, like remember how you have to delete the controllers? I forgot about that part of it. I was like, oh my god, yeah. Remember how annoying that is?
And
I
you guys
totally
gotta
forgot about
you guys
that.
gotta do that next week.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, not.
Gross.
You're right. You just remind. I'm not going anymore.
There you go. Stay home.
No.
I'm just kidding. Okay, Mizzimie, I'll come because you asked me.
Good. We're gonna karaoke and eat some
Damn, that sounds tight.
stuff.
Mm.
Round
Karaoke.
Did you say duck?
She said
Stuff.
stuff.
I was like duck. What?
Wait,
Oh,
are
I
you
love
Duck is,
Duck,
Duck
though.
is good too.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I didn't say. I just didn't know if it was duck or duck.
Have you
What?
been to?
Why?
Wait. Later.
Later. Talk later.
Later. I'm not gonna spill where we're going.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, what the? That was scary.
What the hell?
Good defense though.
Oh, that was.
Poke him out of the. Oh boy. Joey tried to power crush too. Chainsaw's gone now. Don't gotta worry about it. Oh, the mix. Mix. Oh, beautiful. He took his time getting up there, so he didn't have to deal with the full count. Back
Nice.
one. Ooh boy.
God.
Man, they really know what each other are trying to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Oh, nice.
Side step right this time. Joey. The
One
mix.
throw.
Choke slam. That's a one break?
That's one break. Yeah, he goes into
Wow.
stance into the throw right away. Cancels it. Really good.
It's so weird because he chokes down with his two arm. You know, like.
Wow. And Joey's just getting all these hits big.
Holy
Oh my
moly.
gosh.
round 3.
Okay, Joey.
Fight.
Both these characters, whenever they counter hit you, makes me mad.
Why?
like that.
Wow.
Oh, that one hurts. That one
hurts.
definitely hurts.
There it is again. See?
Holy moly.
Jackie Tran said it's a two break.
Oh, was that a 2-break?
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, the combos, the mix-ups,
Chainsaws.
everything.
Foodie says
Yes.
it's not a two break.
See? It's one.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see the arms. I saw the arm that he choked down with.
I thought I saw the hand.
Okay.
It's a one, yeah.
my
Nice.
God.
dodge.
Wow.
Oh god, Beal's putting bird pictures in the chat.
It
Damn!
was-
Ooh.
Oh my god, backward!
Where is she going?
Please.
Alright, Marduk.
Two.
Is it Marduk time?
Oh, almost
Rip off
was.
City, dude.
It almost was
Still.
one time.
It's still
Oh
not
my
over
gosh.
though.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Good punish.
Let's go, Cuddle.
Man, but
Nice
Joey
one.
went for that delayed hop kick. You know that sucks, right? Like when you go for it and they go for a low and your
Yeah.
delayed hop kick doesn't hit him, it's like, oh, heartbreak.
Yeah.
And because she did the low too, it just
He had the
weird
right read.
range. It's like the weird range and also her weird hurt box in that situation too. It's just
And
like,
where they were in the stage, I think the
yeah,
angle was slightly
everything
off.
was just like
Yeah.
Joey. Like the game was like that might hit him, so let's just turn him this way a little. Now it's
Make it
not gonna
more
hit.
interesting.
Yeah. That was Harada's finger, definitely. It was like, we'll just move him over.
He just
this
pushed the
way.
cameraman a little bit this way.
This director's cut. Let me just make this change here. Nice.
So Cuddle back in the lead, 2-1 here.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get back to fight against Acumajor. And Acumajor, you know, if he's, I don't even know who he would rather play against. I feel like when you're in the on winner side of Grand Finals, you're looking at this match in the losers final, you're like,
Yeah.
sucks either way. You know, like bring it on.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is, right? It's just like, well, that sucks, but whatever. The reason why you won all those matches is to have that, you know, set lead advantage, right? So
I feel like if I was Acumajor, I would want to play Cuddlecore because I had the 3-0 in the winners final. Like, at least I
Well-
know what this one potentially is feeling like today.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Joey Fury match feels like today.
I mean,
Makes
Akime
sense.
if he's staying warmed up, that's good. But you know, we don't know if he's staying warmed up.
Oh.
Yeah, Acumajor said whoever has the better connection.
that's a real answer.
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
answer.
That's a real answer.
Damn.
I don't care about who's better, who's worse. This is whoever's on Comcast or Spectrum. Bring it
Get it
on.
real. I
Maybe.
respect that.
Round one. Fight.
Joey lives farther.
Doesn't necessarily mean the connection's worse.
Yeah.
I played some terrible connections that are bad close.
Yeah, I played Joey. We had a decent connection. No drop combos or anything. So.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a floor break though.
Yeah.
Well, back turn
Damn.
though.
Oh no, extras. Read all about it. No.
Okay, we're gonna break this other floor too.
No.
Oh my god.
The wall again though. So Joey's been getting these throws, but the walls have been messing up his combos. Oh, he's gonna break this.
Yeah.
Dead.
Round
Good
two.
stage here for Joey. Broken 2 floors already. Could possibly break one more.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a droid hop.
I know, that's what I thought too. I was like, that's not a cuddle core move though. She's not a delay.
I don't think
hop
she
kick
has
user.
a delay hop kick though.
She does.
Right? She does.
Elisa
Oh.
does?
I think so.
I
I think she's got that weird jumping kick.
Yeah, I think she has.
Oh,
a
the
weird
high
jumping
kick?
Yeah,
I think so.
Ugh.
something weird.
Ew.
Oh my
Mixie?
god.
I don't want to believe
One.
that.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe
Why
that.
the hell would Dr. Boskanovich program that into her? Oh, dead.
Hella
Damn.
dead.
Joey's fighting back.
Dr. B's a scrub.
This is
is a
nasty.
He's my favorite scrub.
I mean, Law is your favorite scrub.
Forest Law.
Yeah, Force Law.
That's true. That scrub doesn't even need DSS. It's like,
that.
Man, Joey's been blocking all those down threes and gets hit by that one, but nice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
that's the high. All right, it's not over. This is dangerous still for Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Cuddle can still close the set out here, but the tackle start of the round.
Ooh, finally breaks that throw. Wow, Joey just hard committed to that duck.
Nice.
Oh,
he tried to delay it off it,
nice.
maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Punish.
Oh
That push
gosh.
saved him. She had it.
Yeah, drop the punish there. Still
Good, but still, oh boy. No, what are you doing? It is set point for Cuddlecore to go to the grand finals.
I think Joey's trying to throw out those wall standing ones, hoping that maybe she tries to whip
He's
punish
slow
it.
parry.
But the white finished the two.
Because I think that's what he's trying to catch her.
Counter hit.
Oh, counter hit it. I see.
Yeah, counter hit.
But
Yeah.
it seems pretty risky there.
Risky business. The wild stand 3-2. The power press gonna work. Oki time.
The throw,
Get in
yep.
this air.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad news.
Hella bad news. But she's still gonna have rage here.
Oh,
Damn. Oh,
get up.
Good
nice
block.
defense.
That's, oh no.
Oh my god, she could have killed
Oh my gosh.
He stuffed the rage drive with the low. Damn. Damn, Joey tying it up.
Damn, look at him show the cameraman. Look how many floors we broke. Pointing the camera up in the sky.
Look up there.
Yeah.
Broke all these floors.
Got you for 2
Oh my
I'm waiting for Ricky's deep voice to do it. Do it, Ricky. Go.
What?
Ricky never does. That's the mic thing.
Yeah, I don't do the Martic.
Ricky probably has never even seen Spider-Man. Any of
Have
them.
you seen Spider-Man?
I've seen the one with
With Toby?
The Toby
yeah,
one.
Toby.
Okay.
Like the
Do you
first
remember-
one, maybe not the second one.
The Macho Man. Macho Man the wrestler.
Yeah.
What about
he's in the first?
Remember him in that scene?
No.
Yeah.
What? In the movie?
Boy. Yes.
Dude, that movie's
What
old as
scene?
hell. I don't know
All
about
right, here, more Ricky faces.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Oh wait, don't look at that.
Don't look at. Oh no, that's not one, Rick. Yeah, look at that picture.
Nice.
That's Bronson.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
was
your
us.
phone. What the hell is
That's
oh,
us.
That's your winning your stupid.
Willy Wonka, but you're in the corner of it.
What are
Yeah,
you supposed to
Ending it
get?
with that photo and all of
Vibes.
it together.
How it goes, man.
Oh, rip.
How it
It's
goes.
cute.
I'll put up the video later. I'll do it right now. I forgot it. It's like I was like,
Tag
why
is
am I
all
waiting?
in it.
It's right
Tag
here.
is all in it. Boom.
That is all. What is that on Meta? That's
On Meta?
Facebook.
Oh god. Man, you are a nerd.
He's a different type of nerd.
Final.
I
What
respect
do you mean? I opened up
Final match.
Instagram and that shit said made by Meta. It didn't say made by Facebook no more.
The Kinder Gym?
it. Thunder Jim.
All right. Let's get him. Final match between Joey and Cuddle. Joey Fear and Cuddle Kua.
Nice try on that whip punish there from Joey, but a little bit out of range.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a lot of just.
Wow.
These matches are,
Wow.
are definitely like two players that played each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Man,
One.
yeah, Joey's in this mid range. Joey's calling out a lot of these lows and highs and getting away with these ducks. Puddle's gonna need to win this right here. Nice.
Ooh.
Pressure from Joey. All those jabs into the down four.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Look at the. Ooh,
Oh,
now,
I dropped it.
yeah, not the best conversion there.
Yeah.
Like this from Cuddle, but man, Joey, yeah, this up forward four business he's doing. Finding a lot of success everywhere. Wow.
Oh my
power
god, great
punch.
choice.
Oh shit!
What?
Is she dead?
No, she's
You have
not
to
dead.
guess it.
Oh, she's dead.
She's dead now.
He
She's dead
is.
now.
You have to guess the block and the rage drive correctly, or you dead.
Yeah, and to get extra damage there, Joey's doing the 1+3 or the 2+4, which is a little extra damage than just doing 1 or 2. And then Joey now one round away from eliminating Cuddle Core and facing Acumajor in the grand finals. Cuddle fighting for her life,
Ooh.
Oh
Acumajor.
boy.
praying that either of these connections are good. Big damage here. Oh no!
That was so sick almost. Almost so sick.
Ow.
And
I don't
again,
know.
down 4 beats the rage drive.
I've never seen that string like finish. I don't even know what that second part of that string was.
I didn't know there was a second part to it.
Yeah,
I've
me
only done
neither.
only the first part. What the hell? Nicely done
Wow.
to Joey Fury though, coming back from behind there, eliminates Cuddlecore from the tournament. Cuddlecore goes home with 3rd place, but Joey now has to go to the grand finals to go up against Acumajor, who is playing ridiculous today. We will see what happens. I tweeted it out, by the way. You guys can go catch it on my Twitter. The whole Rickstah video.
Ooh. Like and retweet.
Suiken, you're not allowed to Photoshop any of them. By the way.
Especially not the roller coaster ones where he has his mouth open.
Oh.
That
Sticker? Sticker face? Where is it?
It's yeah, Twitter. It's on Twitter. I should have put it on Instagram too, but I never use Instagram anymore. I should probably use it more. And my TikTok. Damn, my TikTok it's getting new
You have a
followers.
TikTok?
You have a
I know.
TikTok?
Yeah, my TikTok is sick. It's not any of the
Hey.
names I use anywhere else.
You and Suiken, huh? Really on that young hype train, huh? With
Yeah.
TikTok, staying
My
useful?
TikTok name is Old Ass Boomer. It's true. It's true.
No cap.
Man, Mizzy shouldn't be
No
laughing
cap.
like that so loud.
No cap. I'm just vibing on TikTok as Old Ass Boomer.
Old ass boomer? I'm surprised
Yeah.
they let your name slide.
So was I. I was like, damn, they won't let me have Repaul, they won't let me have level up your game, but they let me have Old Ass Boomer. We Old Ass Boomer.
You should have been old ass gamer.
That sounds.
I'm a boomer more than
he's
a gamer.
boomer more, yeah, he's definitely
What?
a boomer more.
Wait.
Yeah,
He's already saying
boomer more than gamer, 100%.
Alright, that's fair.
Damn. You two are at least 20 years too old for TikTok? Shut up. How do I ban you? I'm kidding. Reno, shoot him again.
Yeah. There's a lot of wordage that you learn in TikTok that I never like thought like.
Wordage. That's the new one I'm learning right now. You guys
Yeah,
on TikTok, huh?
I'm trying to tell you. That's
Explain to me
wordage.
what wordage.
Hey kids, how do you like your wordage?
What wordage are we learning on TikTok? What are the kids saying now?
Ratio. I don't know what that is.
That's what happens whenever you tweet.
That's
Man.
a Twitter thing, dude, and that's old as hell.
Yeah, I don't know. That's something
Yeah.
I learned, dude. I don't go on this platform all the time. Leave me alone.
I don't
Yeah.
have a TikTok, and I don't. Come
bricked
on.
up, bricked up. That one I've seen for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that word, Mizzimie?
What?
Nothing.
What word?
Bricked
Ratio?
up? No, bricked up.
Bricked up. Bricked up? Does that mean you have a lot of money?
Okay, I feel much better right now. I definitely feel much better.
Because when
Thanks.
you say you're giving someone a brick, that's like a wad of cash, right?
Yo, somebody give me a brick.
And it might not be a brick.
No.
First of
What
all.
else?
What am I?
No, the brick might be a little different, but
Oh.
What else is it?
You know what?
I don't
Actually,
know.
you're right. Because like in a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
older terms,
It's-
brick is a wad of cash. Yeah.
Yeah, I
load of
thought
cash.
that's
Yeah.
that's what I assumed. That's true. There's bussing.
What?
What?
Bricked up is you have a hard what? No way.
No way.
when I
I'm
watch
bricked up all the time.
bro, when I watch Ganryu, I'm bricked up, baby.
What the heck?
What?
I'm learning from chat actually.
Yeah, so am I.
Wow.
Hmm.
Thanks.
I'm gonna add that to my TikTok.
Dude, I love slang like that, dude.
I'm just vibing all bricked up.
Oh. I was gonna be like, that's my goal, be
that's
bricks
not-
all day, every day. But never mind.
Yo,
Grand finals.
I'm trying to get my
Joey Fury.
I'm trying to get my brick up, you heard?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. If...
You got pebbles, son. Why you lying?
How are you gonna do him like that, dude?
Yeah.
You be capping out here on these streets.
Damn, capping. Oh my god.
No cap,
Damn.
all facts.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh man, Acumajor though, first round.
Pebbles?
Freaking pebbles.
That was a good laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how bad is that
Nice.
kick string?
I don't know.
Damn.
Oh,
That
and
could've
Joey's
been-
been feeling these delayed hop kicks today.
I mean, he's always good at them.
They've been working.
Oh, damn.
Boost the pressure. Another back one. Oh, get it out of
Too
here.
obvious.
Got Pixel. Doing work. Nice job, Joey.
All
Fury.
bricked up.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! I just noticed he side roll up.
They're just trading pokes right now. Trying to find an opening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Counter
wow, there
hit.
you go.
Brick by
Acumajor, no!
Oh, it was a setup.
Setup?
But it was a setup.
It should be enough.
Why?
He must have wanted down three,
Jesus
right?
like that.
He must have wanted down three.
No.
50-50 time. The blue stuff's coming from one of them, from both of them.
Oh,
Oh my god, Joey Fury.
Round 4.
Acumajor threw it away. He had it.
Ah,
He thought the run was gonna hit, right? Or he
No, I
messed
think
with
he
the down
tried to
three.
do 4-4-3.
Forward three.
That mid tracking move, isn't that what it is?
For a post screw, I think probably down 3-2 or I don't know, up 4-3 maybe even. I don't know.
Yeah.
Regardless,
And
it did
anyway,
work.
he choked. Oh. Oh.
Punish that. Yep. Dang, range 0.
oh my gosh.
Oh,
The quick blocking. You didn't need
Oh
to
my
do all
god,
that.
Joey!
damn.
Taking
The
that
speed
first
that the speed that they were playing right there, like that unblockable was still too slow, even though it's a quick
Yeah.
unblockable, right?
Yeah.
Man. Nice
then-
try, but Joey ready, man.
Yeah, he just threw out a move like just like a standard jab or something to poke at it, and yeah, that was it. Wow.
Yeah, they were going back and forth just like that the whole time, right? Just their poke. So when he tried to switch them with the quick unblockable to catch him off guard, like the pace was way too fast for that, I felt like. But regardless, it really came down to that third round where Acumajor dropped the end of that combo. It should have been over, like, and he should have had the lead there, but instead it all went to Joey's momentum. So first game to Joey Fury here. Good luck, Acumajor. Joey Fury's a terror, dude. He had grand finals in Bud Light on Monday. He would have won if they had disqualified that other player earlier, you know.
Yeah.
But he lost that tournament. But here he is here in grand finals of this tournament.
Yeah, funny, right? He lost to a Brian player in that last tournament too. So
Yeah.
Oh no, the curse.
he's got some experience. Even though Ty and Acumajor aren't the same Brian player, right? But Brian players, they all want to taunt Jet Upper at the end of the day.
And they both hit me with one.
Yeah. That's how you know who's a good Brian player. The ones that hit you and actually hit you with taunt Jet Upper.
I remember.
There's no actually, Rick. It's either it hits him or it doesn't. All right.
Yeah.
Just like
Jimmy's never hit me with no taunt Jet Upper. He ain't no real Brian player.
Yeah, same here. He hasn't.
I've just dodged him my entire life.
I just played dead.
Never play against. Suiken is, man. Acumajor really betrayed the whole Mishima buildings, huh?
Round one.
Hey, this is the payout for him right now. Oh. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Nice. Keep going. Oh.
Man, Acumajor just hit that a few times, but doesn't pull the trigger on the second hit. I mean, it is pretty risky though, so.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
beautiful.
Punish.
That's something I don't see enough out of Brian players. Oh, he's gonna block.
He's gonna block. Yeah.
He did that to me
Nice
too,
block.
cheater.
Yeah.
I definitely tried to range art that stupid taunt. Because he does it twice, you feel like the second time he's definitely gonna do something. Nice step block.
Saw that coming, man. Acumajor's so good at that whiff punish with the Jet Upper. Yeah, the patience. Good blocking there from Acumajor. Oh, but the counter
Oh
hit,
my
Joey.
gosh.
You got him.
Oh, he caught him!
You got him.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my
God.
Acumajor!
Holy
Yo.
moly.
He had enough life to armor like through 3 hits.
He
Almost
went through
like-
2. The third hit would have killed him, but
Yeah,
he got
this
through
is-
between then.
It's crazy that he even managed to live through that.
Dude, look at Alex Nostalgic in the chat. He's like, all caps. Dude, he never rage arts. He does when he knows it's gonna hit.
He's evolved right now.
I'm telling you, this Acumajor today, it's a different beast, man.
Yes.
He should go to Red Bull if he's gonna play like this, dude.
Nice.
Punish, yes.
Oh.
Dude.
Nice.
Man, he got counted. He got counted in it, and it looked like he like teleported forward because that wall was like pushing it off of him. Like, get off me. Got
Yeah, it's a
counted in.
weird angled wall right there, right? So,
Yeah.
damn, that was a good answer from Acumajor. Holy crap, that was pretty good. The rage art, that was very not Acumajor-like, and it hella worked. Very, very cool.
It's so crazy to think like we've seen Acumajor so much from season 1 to season 4, and that's like it goes for all of the players that have like participated in ICFC. How much they've grown! It's so crazy the level of growth that even like going into season 1, we know who Acumajor was already, right? We knew him; he was like a good Brian player. But now, like it seems like everyone was at a plateau, and then everyone just started just breaking out, doing really well, toe to toe. Like, man, it's so cool to see that.
Why don't we talk about the people that shrunk over the years? You talk about people that grow.
Who
Let's talk
shrunk over the years?
Yeah,
right
he
here,
shrunk.
baby. Nah, you're right though, because what
In
someone said-
game or
Don't go in cold water.
No, for sure though. It's like because when you brought up the whole like, Acumajor doesn't rage art, and it's like the thing is that he has to rage art in situations like that where he thinks it's gonna work and win, and if he's doing it there where people are like, he never does that. That's the sign of someone learning and growing and playing, better Tekken.
Using
Even
the
if it's-
tools that are there.
And which is funny too, because some people might look at that as like that's a scrub ass move, scrub ass rage art, right? But
That's using everything that you have at your disposal, you know?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And he got the dub, so.
Yeah. And he stayed with Brian like so long already, and everyone else.
Brian players seem to be pretty loyal for whatever reason.
Wow.
So, no,
Is that
you
the
know what it is? I think it's just mainly because Brian's generally a fun character for those players.
He's always been a fun character too.
Yeah.
It's just
He's
like
fun if you're
Tekken 3.
good with him. He's not fun when you're me.
I think like even in like Tekken 3 though, right? Like the character's still a fun character.
Oh, hell no, Tekken 3 Brian is trash.
No, but he's still fun. I had
He
fun
was
with
not
him.
fun in Tekken 3.
He was
didn't-
fun.
He didn't get fun until he got back 1 in Tag 2. Or Tag 1.
Nah, he was fun.
Yeah, you really got some rose-colored tints lens on or whatever.
3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4.
With his Oakleys.
Round 2. Fight.
We also got Legend Chetty in the chat. You guys were asking for him. There he is.
Never entering tournaments, but always watching them. That's how he stays in shape. Because when he goes back to tournaments and enters, he's like, man, I've seen these guys play. They're not that good. It's just, I watch them all the time. Damn, dude, Joey just
Tried something there.
poking him to death.
All right, you're gonna need a taunt jet up for this round.
Backing it up.
You don't need one, but I would like one. I would like one.
That's why I said it. Damn. Oh, he could have done that shit.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, dude, he was trying to get out of that.
Yo, Acumajor, bro. Is it done? Done? Is it done?
No.
No!
Chop
Oh
suey.
my gosh, please.
Good blocks. Too far.
Range
Don't
drive.
get hit by the range drive. It's
just walk.
coming. It's coming.
Just
Stop
walk.
throwing out
Just
buttons.
walk.
You're gonna get
Get
range
away
drive.
from him.
Just
No,
walk.
Holy shit! Don't do that.
Walk.
Stop
Down forward.
moving.
Holy shit!
Stop! Acumajor!
That
So
was
scary, dude.
that was scary all around. All around.
I
Joey
feel like
with
my
that
heart
crazy
stopped for a
comeback.
second there. Alright.
Tackle.
Nice.
Hey.
Patience and good blocking. Ooh, almost got the finish there. Acumajor's gonna need a taunt jump for this round.
You need-
Holy moly.
Should have listened to me, damn it.
All right, this counter at 4-3-4s have been paying off for Acumajor.
Uh-oh.
The combo
Off
though,
axis.
yeah, off X is probably the reason why that combo dropped. Oh, that was his counter hit again.
Damn it.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
No! Drop the combo! Duck!
Still
Oh,
doesn't
yeah!
do
Duck!
Someone ducks that.
No, it looks like it's coming downwards, you know? But still, nice block.
Too far. That was like max range.
Ay, ay, ay.
Joey takes the lead here in this set.
That was a rough one.
God.
2-1.
The
Damn.
lead hop kick. Joey smelt it. He's like, he's going low right here. Kaboom.
Boom.
I mean, we'll see what happens, but man, it's rough out on these internet streets, you know.
It really do be.
they're struggling out here, but it's so close, and they both have had so many moments. Like if Acumajor had the duck at that high, it's over, you know.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
actually thought that Joey's gonna get hit by the taunt that other round, he would have had the jet upper behind it. But I think everyone didn't think that Joey's gonna get hit by the taunt. He was so far away, and I think he came into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that
true.
situation where he got hit, delayed hop kick, but then dropped the combo. I bet Acumajor was like, "Oh well, that's the game for me." And then like he dropped the combo, and then Acumajor wasn't in the mindset. Oh God, I gotta come back. Like and figure this out. And it looked like just like an overall scram, just trying to
Yeah.
figure out what's gonna happen.
Super scrambly for sure. He had a clutch block afterwards though, so I mean,
Yeah.
he's been staying composed very well. Shout outs on the match arena though. I just saw we got Halabaka with $10 as well. Thank you very much. Add to the price, but we had $365 on the match arena going to our top 4 players here tonight. Again,
Damn,
huge thanks.
$1 for every day?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Everything you guys
Nice.
been entering out here.
Dollar
But a big thanks again to Space Control with the big $100, Valdezi with the big $100 as well, Tenno with the 50, Ty with the 15, Euro Dad with 15 as well, Karen with 15, 10 from Halabaka, and 5 from Certain Victo, Cyber Monkey. Thank you. Everyone else with the coupon code, thank you very much too. Couldn't have done it without you. Boom. Launcher to start for Joey. To the wall.
Oh
On
my
suit.
gosh.
Uh-oh.
Come on, gotta open him up. Ooh.
Get him!
Oh my gosh.
And you almost
perfect.
don't even see that move hit. Like, it literally, the camera just shakes into it.
I feel like the matches
Beautiful.
start off like that. Like they're finding an opening, they're just poking each other, and then the big damage comes out. Nice to the wall. Oh, the side step. Oh my gosh!
Dude, delayed hop kicks are crazy, Joey. All right. Joey, gathering all the momentum, looking for a reset now. Has 3 chances to reset the bracket.
Mine only need one. with the way he's
That's
batting
true.
right now.
Oh boy, it's looking rough. It's looking rough. Everyone who bet on Joey is looking real happy right now. 2-to-1 payout either way. Oh, the
yeah.
Wow!
Oh no. Things have fallen apart. Joey Fury getting the reset. One more set to determine who wins the tournament. Congratulations to all you guys who bet on Joey Fury for that first set, though. You guys are rich. Goddamn. There's a lot of big bettors out here.
How much was the bet again?
It was 50-50, so it was like an even 2-0. It was 785,000 boom bucks were in the pool. So a lot of people made a lot of boom bucks right now. Congratulations.
The boom bucks economy on its head yet again.
It's a reset though, man. I mean, you know, they
The
believe in
reset
them.
the reset bets are always the most skewed.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Because
Yeah.
right out because you have immediate like results of what just happened in this same exact set, right? So it's like, all right, Joey beat Acumajor, so
Yeah, 3-1.
Duh, right?
So
Like,
everyone's gonna bet on Joey now. Is that what you're saying?
yes, and as a smart bettor, I will.
You're about to
hold
bet
on
on Acumajor?
No, I'm gonna hold on to my money and not bet because
That's
Yeah.
a smart man.
I've been losing all my bets and I don't want to lose anymore.
Oh man.
Or you gamble all.
No, I've
Mizzimie-
gambled all plenty, and that's the reason why I have no money.
Yeah.
I've had no money for quite
Oh my
some time.
god.
I've held off betting for like a month. I've been wanting to like just do it for like one big tournament. I'll do it at the end.
Damn.
That makes sense. That's pretty
All right, I'm
I'll
watching
lose it
the
all at
bets
the
roll in. It's leading on. Oh my god, I was gonna say it's leading on Acumajor, and a huge one just dropped on Joey. Ooh, it's gonna be good. Here we go. Brimstone and Fire reset grand finals. Joey Fury with Marduk, Acumajor with Brian Fury. The Omegas are battling it out. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I think it can go either way.
I mean, the way right now Joey looks like he is on just like a tear, right? But
He's hot.
reset brackets are pretty interesting because it feels like they never play the same.
Yep. And like whoever was on the winner side, I feel like they usually do better in the second set.
Right, getting a few games and kind of just losing
Yeah.
up because they had a
Yeah.
fat break, whereas like Joey's been playing, you know, basically
Oh,
like 3-4
true.
sets in a row, right?
Yep.
Well, he's
Depends
been
on the
playing a ton.
Yeah, the betting's still pretty close, but still slightly in favor of Joey right now.
Stop betting on Acumajor. I'm actually trying to bet.
You can still get in. It looks like he's gonna be the underdog regardless.
I'm a wuss. I'm a wuss. I'm gonna hold on to my money.
Bet it all. Let it ride. Joey looking to close out round one. Float combo.
chance!
Hit the wall. Rage drive.
Oh no.
Nice!
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right there.
Round 2.
Damn, and the bet right now is 450 for Joey, 260 for Acumajor, and they just saw the first round, so now everyone's about to bet on Acumajor.
Damn. I want to bet, but I don't want to bet.
Bet. Time's running out.
Bet.
No, I'll hold on to it.
What the?
No, bet.
Oh,
Nice low parry from Joey. Get this hatchet kick out of here.
I'll bet in Vegas.
Ooh, that's classy.
Do you play, Mizzimie? Do you gamble?
Do I gamble?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a very bad gambler.
Oh, so you like
Me too.
Rip then?
Like, high risk, high reward kind of gambler.
Oh shit, you crazy. You're not like me at all. I play
Yeah.
with pennies on Willy Wonka. I'll sit there for 5 hours.
He's a,
No!
and I'll win like $20. I'm like, I'm up, let's go. Buffet time.
literally, like, dude, Mizzimie, Rip usually sits and waits for people to get off a machine if they're losing.
Yeah.
Goes over there and takes over it. But before he sits, he sniffs their seats.
No, I
That
don't.
makes
Shut the
sense.
hell up.
Right?
He said I sniffed their seat.
Oh, you sniffed their seat?
I don't do that.
Oh.
Shut up, Suiken.
Oh, I thought you
He's
said like you
fantasies.
wait.
That's one of his superstitions. You need to sniff it's lucky.
Oh, depends
Smells
on the
unlucky.
smell.
I'm out of here.
Smells like a
Gotcha.
loser. I'm out.
I'll go out and try that next time. Maybe I'll win some big bucks.
You just see Mizzie on a random TikTok videos like this random lady is sniffing casino chairs.
Hey, if I win money from sniffing, I mean, who's the real winner?
She tried to taunt it up her. I know, right? Trade?
Oh my
Nice
gosh!
trade, Acumajor.
Oh, let's go.
Damn, looking confident still. How bad does ass gotta smell to be unlucky? I'm not an expert in this department.
Yeah, she's still new on the whole chair sniffing aspect.
I've been to Vegas in like 2 years, you know?
Yeah, the smell could be different. Who knows?
Oh, that's true.
It's got that old casino smell now, you know? They're not new anymore. Man.
They're not new. There's
I mean,
a new
my-
casino.
Oh, what casino is there?
The
what's the new
Resort
one?
World or something.
Oh,
right?
weird.
Resort World?
I don't know.
Never
I
heard
haven't
of
been
it.
to Vegas in a minute.
Right? Am I crazy, chat? It's called Resort
I think
World.
me and
right?
Ricky went to Vegas every year for like 15 years or something. Until pandemic, right?
Smells the same.
That's pretty true, though.
Yeah.
I've been to base every year for Evos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
So minus last year and this year.
And yeah, exactly. So we missed 2 years, but this year I'll get to go back, I guess. Oh, I broke my streak. I'm not going to Evo now. I'm not going to Vegas.
Oh.
Now it's just
It
start
doesn't
of a
count.
new streak.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. I'm
Yeah.
still going for fighting games.
Yeah, these 2 years don't count. It's okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that. I mean, is there going to be a lot of people like there at the venue? You know?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
think
There's
so.
a lot of gamers here.
I think a lot of people are coming in. I heard people are flying in from around the country.
What?
Wow. To compete and watch. Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
need to get a room with a session. Maybe I'll bring my setup. Damn.
You should. It'd
Nah, I don't
definitely be
take
more
anybody's
fun.
money.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be on
money
the, if you guys, whatever the venue hotel is, you can find me on the casino floor at the Willy Wonka or the Wheel of Fortune machine. One of those things, I will be there.
The craps table, dude.
Craps?
Remember?
Not the
Craps.
table. The one that's like the
The-
digital
the
one with the
digital
bouncing
craps.
dice that you can throw
Oh.
off.
What, how did the dice bounce again?
shooter.
man?
Huh?
How did the dice
Like this,
bounce
you know?
Oh, what? Wow.
Shit.
Do the motion.
Do
This
the
one?
motion again.
Why
Yeah.
is this? Why? No? I don't know. I thought that's how they bounce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. What else do they say though? I like the lady that always yells during the.
Oh yeah. Hot
shooter.
Place your bet.
Bets.
Yeah.
Place your bet.
New shooter.
I hate that lady.
You have to befriend that lady.
I know she's cool when we're winning, but she always it's like. I don't know. She's always talking to someone else when we're losing because she never stays with
Yeah.
one person because no one's ever a hot shooter.
think-
She never says hot shooter.
The one thing I hate the most about Vegas is if the dealer, like a person dealer, is a like heartless, like void. No talking, no nothing, sitting down, just shuffles the cards, takes their money,
Yeah.
and then don't even say none in communication. Hey, how's it going? Da, 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 da. Oh,
They're
you
working
had a
for-
20
they're-
and I made a 21. Sure, you know,
Well, listen, they're not working for you.
Yeah.
they're working for tips. actually,
21,
so they
you
are
lose.
working for you.
That's kind of true. Yeah.
But that guy definitely is not working for tips at
Nope.
that point. He looked at
working
you. He's
for
like, this
you.
guy's an
He's
asshole.
just,
I want to make sure this
yeah.
guy losing.
Yeah.
He just didn't like
Video
it.
craps. You might as well just play like a video gambling game at that point.
I've done that too. Those will go pretty good sometimes.
Yeah.
Video blackjack? I don't know why it works, but it works. Where they have those like fake dealers standing there in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Orbital.
Nice.
Get them.
Ah.
Dude, Acumajor's turning this around, hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, he's
Hopefully.
looking good in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
He shook it off. Oh man.
And Joey, I mean, it's also good that he won the first game, right? Because he's got stage advantage here. Because Joey's gonna take him infinite every time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last time
Finished it.
Oh.
Acumajor did go to Suiken. He got beat up, so.
Oh my god.
He's not dead here, but this is bad news.
Oh, he didn't go for anything.
It's making
He
me
just went-
nervous. Ooh, nice.
We rolled forward.
Oh!
Round 3.
I can't believe that hit completely.
I can't believe he rolled forward.
Yeah.
I mean, Joey just timed it well, but like, Man, why would you roll forward on that? That was your opportunity. You blocked it. Get away from him.
Nice.
I think the roll forward was just trying to catch him off guard, and Joey was like, I'm on guard.
I'm on guarding.
On guard.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
50-50.
Nice, broke it.
break.
It's a
That's
50-50,
it.
and that part's a 50-50 of the 50-50.
Yep. It's more than a
Oh my
50-50.
god.
Oh gosh.
Get him.
Max damage.
Holy shit.
That neck crack.
Oh my goodness.
I need one of
Beat
those right now.
down Central.
But now Acumajor can choose the stage he wants, like you said.
And last time he chose Suiken and got 3-0'd real bad.
Yeah.
Which
But
stage?
what stage did he win on? Was it?
Yeah.
He won on Suiken second,
Suit.
didn't he?
He won a suit. Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
lost some suit.
Hmm. Small
Time for
stage.
Mishima Jojo?
Taking back to Suiken Madi.
Nah, he's just gonna play on Suik. Suik is where he's comfortable, but this matchup has just been rough for both players. It feels like it's like whoever's getting just the first big ass hit, right? And
Yeah.
Momentum based for sure.
definitely feels like Acumajor needs the walls to get his momentum going, and Joey needs to get his ass off the walls in order to get his momentum going. So
Yeah.
it's a weird match here. I feel like it might just be going back and forth. Final game, right? Stage select.
Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Acumajor needs to win this game though,
He-
right? Because that way he keeps control of the stage. Otherwise, it's gonna fall apart. So if he wins this one, loses the next one, he gets to pick wall for the final game, right?
Yeah.
But if he loses this one, he doesn't get that opportunity. He's gonna have to win on an infinite stage.
He just has to win eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just has to win.
It just makes
Eventually.
it harder. Like I mean,
Yeah.
infinite stage is not impossible, right?
Definitely not impossible.
Oh yeah, let me see how the bets ended up here.
Acumajor needs to get big jets.
Holy
to win.
crap, it was 66% for Joey Fury this time. It was 50-50 when we went the first set. Now it's 66% Joey, 34% Acumajor. So 3-1 payout for all you guys who bet on Acumajor if he wins. Good luck.
Good luck, Pams.
Damn, Foodie went 137,000 boom bucks on Joey. Ooh, good luck, Foodie.
Yeah, he's broke now.
I
That
mean,
dude
might
used to
be
bet
after
two.
this.
He used to bet 250K every time. This dude's broke now, huh?
Mhm.
Be like that.
That's what happens, man.
Rudy was flaunting his boombox, and now he's asking us for spare change outside of the chat room. Hey, I see you leaving that chat room. You got any spare boombox?
I can see that. Hey, with a tin can in his hand and a
I know you
robe
walked
on
in that. I know you walked in that chat room and bought something with those boombox. I know you got some left over.
Yeah, and Acumajor's getting his ass kicked right now.
Oh, I called the dojo. Nice.
You call his L2 that he's taking right now.
It's a comeback factor.
I like the music this time.
This stays great.
Getting me into the mood, the fighting mood.
I'm glad you clarified that, by the way.
Counter, back one. It's getting me into the mood
It's getting me.
to fight.
This will be my entrance music when I fight someone. Oh my gosh!
Gosh.
Good patience. He took it real slow there. Wow, he had the step too.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that's
Joey's
why
just-
Joey's throwing out the whole strings. Wow!
Damn, he tried
my
to delay the
gosh.
hop game too.
It's crazy. Joey's just getting any sort of like just
Oh!
tons
No,
of pokes
yeah,
in.
that was
but
good.
There we
it's
go.
one good guess or one good
Access.
whiff.
Oh, barely.
Joey Fury in the face now.
Oh,
Sidewall, sidewall. Combo.
Let's go!
Oh, what a
Rage line.
combo!
Why did you go for it? I would have done it too. Shit. Ragey. Ragey Marduk. Get it out of here.
Amazing.
Joey has been pressing a ton of buttons. Like he does not let Acumajor breathe. Look at that. As soon as he gets any sort of offense going, it's either
Oh, that's
armor
a back
move
turn.
or pokes. And then anytime he does have any like little option right there, he'll do a delayed hop kick or something.
Dude, the power crushes
he
are
wants
killing
to
him.
get Acumajor off of him immediately.
The tackle. Chop him on up. Pixel. Get it out of here. And that is disaster. Joey Fury up 2-1. Acumajor now will have to win on an infinite stage. Guaranteed. Gets one more chance on whatever stage he wants to pick first, though. But, man, Joey is looking good right now. And you're
Even
right,
though
he's
he-
smothered.
It might not even be guaranteed, right? Like, cause the way Joey played in that last game, it was just straight up. He started offense, kept poking, kept hitting, and as soon as any time he lost an advantage or anything, it was either power crush through whatever he's doing, or a sidestep or delayed hop kick, right? He chose some weird options, but all of his options were aggressive, and nothing was defensive, and never let Acumajor get any offense going. That's what I think really screwed over Acumajor, because as soon as Acumajor's like, my turn, Joey's like, no, my turn. Still my turn.
Power crushes, right?
Yeah, he
Power crushes, then the call outs on all these mids and lows, so it's a rough task here for Acumajor.
I want to see more fights. More fights.
Damn. You just want to fight somebody, Busy.
I know. I don't know.
Fight Ricky, eh? Fight Ricky.
All right, Ricky, let's go.
Oh.
Let's do thumb wrestling or something. It has to be a fair game. It has to be a fair game.
It's
You
not
beat me
fair.
in Tekken.
Ricky's thumbs.
My thumbs are real. I got sumo wrestler thumbs. Like they're
Really?
really short and fat.
Short and fat.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
sumo
damn.
wrestler.
Boy.
It's not very good at doing anything else.
It's
Short
a
and
chubby.
fat, huh? Short and fat.
It's a chubby. I mean, that can work out. That you can still beat me.
Okay.
Ricky's dead.
Yeah.
He's rolling around in his chair.
He is. He's spinning around right now.
Oh man! All right, here we go. Potential final game: Joy Fury looking
Joey
to win.
Joey Furry.
Looking to win the tournament.
I've called him Joey Furry before, though, on accident. It's not a mistake. I've called him that too.
My bad.
I've done it too.
Acumajor though. Suiken.
Yeah,
Hey, don't call me.
strong start.
Stop calling
my
me.
bad.
Wow!
Stop calling me, dude. You know, every time you call this stage, you say Suiken, like shut up.
Damn. Suiken Medique.
Stupid, dude.
Your laughs are making me laugh! Stop!
Tackled.
Oh no. Oh my god, Joey, dude. Acumajor thinks he has a chance to breathe. Joey's throwing out launchers.
It's okay. Acumajor can still win. It's one rage drive.
It's true. It can be anybody.
Yeah,
How does he do it?
He's trying to stop that every time.
Yeah, Joey's. Anytime there's been any sort of offense, right? Joey feels like he's throwing out jabs. It's just throwing out things to stop Acumajor from getting any offense going.
I swear, every time I try to jab that rage drive, it beats me. You know? Joey's timing is that good.
Yeah. Maybe that's the big thing here. His timing has been on point, but Acumajor still getting these wall combos. That was Tekken 5.0 wall combo.
Tackle. Man, his Acumajor's breaks and tackles are really good.
Oh, nice
Good.
whip punish.
Nicey.
I mean, Joey's been throwing out a lot of these delayed hoppies. Not a lot of them have been hitting, to be honest, but
But when they do,
they work.
do.
And the thing is that he's not getting punished too terribly for throwing them out there either.
Ooh, great punish.
Well, that could get delayed hop kicked.
Yo,
That orbital though.
Nice.
Great. Not gonna reach the wall.
Oh, but he got him there.
Oh, tied up.
Oh.
Did
Let it
you
run.
Did you
Let
see
the
that
outro
Acumajor?
run.
Did you see that Acumajor crouch there? It was like a little nod to.
And let him see the whole win pose there.
Yep, yep.
Watch every single one.
Stupid Marty.
Delayed hop kick, huh? Watch this.
Hitting the buttons alongside with them. 2-2-1.
Oh, yeah.
2.
He's on his
1-1-2.
head right now.
2-2. Punching his pillow.
He's punching his arcade stick buttons.
Yeah. Wow, I hate to see you really throw a punch, right?
You
Like
can
how
have
your
no.
arms were protruding to the side.
You kick no pants, dude. That's not the same as
Yeah,
punch.
you're right. I was gonna bring it up. I realized, nah, there was no punches there.
Yeah, that was a kick. that was a
clean.
mid kick to the face.
Mid kick to the face.
Yeah, he crouched.
Oh man, did he crouch?
He crouched. Because you didn't throw that kick very high, but he's.
I think I threw it pretty high.
It wasn't that high. It wouldn't have kicked me in the face. That's how high it was.
What? What? Like, I don't believe that at all. I in my memory,
Bro, you were drunk.
in my
You don't remember
memory,
anything.
see, Nopan says he didn't crouch. F you. See,
He
that's what he said.
stumbled. That's worse than a crouch. That's
He stumbled his face into my foot.
That's a falling drunken man in Japan taking a foot to the face.
Damn.
Oh my god, did you actually kick someone in the face?
Everyone was drunk and it was hilarious. Stacy Steve was holding Rip back and like asking me to help hold Rip back while I was laughing my ass off watching Rip kick this guy in the face.
Steve was holding me back. Steve was holding me back, so I was trying to like. He was talking a lot of shit. And I was just trying to like slap him, and they wouldn't let me. And so then he was pulling my armpits back, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw a kick. I'm gonna wait for him to get close though, so I don't miss. And then I aimed for his like stomach, but Steve pulled me back. And when Steve pulled me back, my foot went higher.
Why couldn't you play Tekken like that, dude? It's like, all right,
I need Steve to hold me while I'm playing Tekken.
I need him to get closer. And then I'm gonna
Steve
kick
is
him
the
in
arms
face.
and you are the legs.
Exactly. Except Steve didn't know I was the legs. You know, Steve thought I was just the arms.
And he was okay too. We took the train afterwards.
Yeah, he just crumple stunned for a little bit, and then he got up and he's like, "We cool."
He just said, "Rip."
He stopped talking shit afterwards. that was his words. Rip.
Rip in the face.
You kicked me in the face.
No.
Oh, nice.
Times.
Final game. Here we go.
Hey, no
We
hands,
said
put
grand
that-
final.
Put that on the Twitter.
No way. What the hell did you do that for? QC back 4. QC
Yeah,
back.
You messed up.
Blue stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
That's a good start to the Infinite stage for him. I'm sorry, no pants. It's a couple years overdue.
I think you said sorry eventually.
Counter.
He needs to re-up for it.
I'm saying it for the stream. I'm not saying it for no pants.
you gotta say sorry with interest.
People will think that I like meant it maliciously for the rest of my life otherwise, you know? I apologize. You guys all heard it now.
Yeah, but see, now you notice Joey's not so aggressive with his poking anymore.
Yeah. They're kind of keeping a distance and then just trying to find like an opening when they both go in.
I think that's also has to do with Acumajor, the way he's playing. He's not necessarily being so aggressive either.
Yep.
Stop
That's
Joey
true.
from doing
Duck.
being so aggressive.
Time!
Nice.
Python explosion
Oh
blocked.
my god!
Tournament point.
Definitely
Acumajor.
needed that. Yeah.
This is
Steve.
too much!
Watch out for this delay hop kick.
You think this is too much? Wait for Joey to bring this back 2 rounds.
Oh my god, stop!
You don't have those
Heart attack
powers.
time. Ah. I mean, if anyone
Wow.
could... Oh, fuck!
Yeah, Joey's definitely the one that can bring this back.
Scary. Still scary. Acumajor has rage.
Just
A launcher. Could be good here. Taunt it up, but just do it, Acumajor. That should have been a launch.
That's the third time he's done that.
Finish
He's
him!
blocked it and not launched.
Uh-oh.
Wait
Here
a
we
minute.
go. Joey on the board. Needs 2 more rounds. Acumajor just needs 1. The punish is good. Really good. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you got
Nice!
an extra hit in
strings.
there.
The first Joey was doing strings, now Acumajor. I like it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
The one from downtown interrupts.
Oh.
His tackle breaks are so good.
Acumajor gets 1 launcher here. He wins the game.
Oh,
But Joey,
so
risking it
Joey.
all. 1-2-1 count it.
Careful.
Oh my gosh!
1 hat to kick, he wins.
No! Don't do it! Like,
You gotta be careful. He can't
He's
be
got to
doing
be
that too
very
much.
cautious.
You
Joey's got
the
time
lead.
and
You
rage
got
with
the
Marduk. The big save!
you got the lead!
Final round.
Ah, Rip, you called it!
I've done this before. A 4-3.
Uh-oh, here comes the pressure. Joey's gonna...
Come on now.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Orbital.
Ah, the orbital. Nice call out there on the tackle. Gonna get big damage here. Joey just out of rage too. Takes one more big hit.
Low
Oh,
parry from Joey.
ah, he called that out too. Gonna even up the health here, but with
But
the
Oki
fat
time, you gotta
advantage.
guess right.
No!
Cyber
Oh
tackle
no, the
works.
tackle!
No freaking way!
And he
Oh
breaks
my
it.
god, yes!
Does the forward roll. Another tackle works.
Another one!
He's not dead. Last chance for Acumajor.
chance.
Gotta block correct. Oh shit.
What's happening right now?
You gotta look at the screen.
Oh god.
Oh, Joey Fury
God,
brings it all the way back from loser bracket. Starts off in the hardest pool and wins week 8 of ICFC season 4. Well done, Joey Fury. Man, oh man, that was great. That was some good ass Tekken right there. Damn, nicely done.
Joey.
Congratulations, Joey Fury, first place. Acumajor had a good lead, couldn't close it out though. The first set for Acumajor, you know, that one drop combo, I remember, you know, the one where he did the running 3. I feel like that was kind of the turning point where things kind of fell apart a little bit. But great set regardless. Acumajor played fantastic today. Sent Cuddle Core losers and everything from the winners final. Cuddle Core coming in 3rd place, 4th place. PhiDX. You're gonna see, I think, maybe. I don't know if Acumajor's going, but the other 3 of the top 4 are all going to be at the LCQ or at Red Bull Kumite in general next week. So make sure you guys tune into that. But we got one more week of ICFC regular season before that Kumite as well, right? So next week, come on back. We'll have one more week to figure out who's going to make it to our finals here for ICFC season number 4, which, you know, we're going to be taking a break after season 4. We may or may not come back. We'll find out. But hopefully, you know, fingers crossed. No, we do. But I do want to thank you guys all for supporting the match arena today. We had $365 going to our top 4 players. Here it is once more, so you guys can see everyone who contributed. Thank you all so much. We've got Halabaka with the $10 on your screen right there. We also had, again, Space Control with the big 100, Valdezi big 100, Tenno with the 50, Ty with 15, Eurodad 15, Korana 93 15, Halabaka 10, Certain Victory, Cyber Monkey 5s each, and coupon codes from everybody else out here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for contributing, going to our top 4 players here. ICFC Season 4, Week 8. I'm Rip. That's Rickstah. That's Suiken. And that's Mizzimie. I pointed everyone correctly. I took my time to make sure I did it. Make sure you give everyone a follow. Check out my Twitter so you guys can see that video I put up with Rickstah today. If you guys are watching YouTube, click the subscribe and notify button. That's it for Week 8. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.
See you guys.
Boom.